I got love for you. I got something for you. Can I get something?
Be like, yeah, 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 yeah.
I got love for you. I got love for you. I got
Something for you.
Can I get something in
Return. What the fuck am I doing? I said I was too fucking with Cupid. Man, that little motherfucker is stupid. I know I'm not the smartest, but my heart is not the target. And this arrow should be motherfucking shooting. Last ship crashed. I'm stuck in the ruin, expecting random texts like nigga, the fuck is you doing? Hard to tell when you win and when you so used to losing. You either sipping tea or spilling tea. Just know that it's probably or is the sludge. Who can I trust?
If you one of my regulars and you tapping in, you already know what to do. Go out, put us live. Let's hashtag every father's right, let's hashtag father's right. Just looking to get some help, but we're going to spend some last interview today, man. It's Monday. You using my little background, one of my mixtapes, you know what I'm saying, I'm an artist. Or you the State Ninja 29, I would have Gary Piana. I see I got people joining in from YouTube. I appreciate y'all, man. A lot of strangers are turning into my Facebook channel. Leave that. Make sure you shut it live.
Dreaming of getting our own place. Even when
I'm in away
games, I'm thinking of home base. Praying I make it safe, praying I make it too. When you in love in return, that's what couples do. We fight, we fall, but that don't make it cool.
Happy belated birthday to the homie Miss Maya.
We fight, we fuck, I wanna argue. Let's talk, conversate, and find a breakthrough. Being comfortable and not the Huxtable. Be clear, I jump off a
It's one of my favorites. And I put 3 people that's on YouTube watching. How many people on Facebook? Alright, right now I got 2 people on Facebook. I don't know if y'all can hear me. Hey, babe, can you pull up my Facebook real quick and see if it's mumbled or muffled or whatever how it sounds? All right.
I got love for you, something for you. Be like, Flex. Work. For you.
Can I get something in return? I got love for you. I got love for you. I got something for you.
How y'all feeling, man? What's up, everybody? Can I get some communication going? I'm saying what's up. Who's saying what's up back? None but love and light to all my people who survived some dark times. I'm a prime example. Right now, I'm going through some dark times, both in private and in public. But I choose to, again, be an example, show people that, you know, we don't just have good days, but we can have bad days. But instead of, you know, naming them that, let's just call them challenging days, some more challenging than others. How everybody feeling? Me, I'm feeling with my phalanges today. Put my feelings in my pockets. I'm gonna go to my live. Like I said, I'm gonna share my live because, you know, when nobody else support me, I gotta be able to support myself. That's a definite sign of self-love. Larry, what's up, bro? How you feeling? Your voice is a little low when the music is playing. Okay. I turned the music off now. How it's sounding, bro? Let me see. Is it turned up when I hit the little switch? Again, shout out to my man Alpha Nerd Mix, man. He blessed me with this mic. It's red. Everybody know me. You know one of my favorite colors is red. He made my day with this. Bro sent this maybe like 2 weeks ago. I haven't had the opportunity to quite, you know what I'm saying, break it in per se. But thank you again, Nerd Mix. Feeling good. I'm back home in Gary. Sounds great. Yeah, man. Shout out to Gary. Shout out to the crib, bro. Shout out to the crib. Let me go in there. Shout out to Gary. Damn, I'm loud as hell. So did the mic get louder? Let me know. Like, so I'm hitting the switch, doing different stuff. I want to know what it sound like. You see, I got on my Gary, Indiana Scully right now. I'm glad you're feeling good too, man. What's up, Jennifer Jones? I know everybody ain't here for a long time, especially if you're here for the wrong time. But if you here looking for, good energy, positive vibes, Amanda, what's up, Queen? How you doing today, sister? But if you're looking for, like I said, if you're looking for positive vibes, this is the place to be. Of course, I'm going to talk about what I'm going to, but I ain't going to oversaturate it. I don't want to, bore y'all with my lifestyle, but I want to be able to communicate, knock down the walls of communication, talk with my folks. We building a tribe. It's that village. There's village energy. How was your day today, Amanda? You too, Jen, man. Tap in. Tell me how was your day. If you could describe your day using one word, we ain't gonna write no whole sentence. We're gonna use one word. Hopefully it's positive. But even if it wasn't, if you had a negative day or a challenging day like I've been going through, man, let's share it. How was mine? Amanda said her day was good. Regina, what's up, sis? Hey, everybody, do me a favor real quick. Shut alive. Shut alive. I want you to hashtag advocate, father, right advocates, just hashtag whatever. Except for that, crazy stuff y'all be putting on me. But I appreciate that energy, Regina. I received that. Hey, King. I needed that. That lifted my vibrations. I've been going through it. But I continuously grind, and push through. Prayed up, still hustling. I got an acronym for everything, bro. Work, WRK, working every resource known. Words of encouragement, WRDS, words everyone really don't say. Acronym for everything. But I'm glad your day was good, Amanda. My day was cool. It wasn't bad. It was challenging, not super challenging, but we had a situation to deal with it like a boss. I got a message from, y'all know I don't like using that word BM, but I got a message from BM. Call her Debo. This is what we're going to call her. We're going to call her Debo. Debo texted me talking about, I'm finally free. And all I'm telling you is you better bring my kid to me expeditiously. No lie. Y'all know I got the receipts to prove it. And that's where I'm at in life. It's like all these bully tactics. I've been bullied since a kid, even almost 40. It seems like I'm still dealing with these things. And she's not the only baby mother. She's just the one at the moment. But that's what I'm dealing with. My son trying to write a comment on here. What's up, sunshine? Kiss and hug your baby for me, man. Send him good energy, Amanda. But yeah, that's what I'm dealing with right now, along with they want me to come to court. Again, y'all know the first 30 days I went to court 3 days. Since then, I've been in court 6 times. I've been in Indiana 6 times. I received some court documents the other day. Everything all right? What?
I just was in there for an hour picking through photos to put in our album for our Great Ambassador album.
Mm-hmm.
They all deselected. It's not funny.
I thought somebody died, bro. I thought somebody died, yo. I thought somebody died, y'all. Y'all had to see how she came out here tiptoeing and whatnot. Yeah, man, man, I had one of these play-ass, ninjas that I know, man, created this for me, man. I appreciate that you like this, man. She came in here, bro. I thought somebody had died the whole time. She deselected some shit, bro. I'm glad your day was cool, though, sis. Loving the background, man. Hey, Willie, we need some more of these, bro. We need some more of this to go around. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Willie, the one that created it, man. Y'all go follow my boy Willie. You said what? The scissors? They over there somewhere. I kind of tore up the house looking for the computer. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, man. A real creative brother from by way of Gary, Indiana, created this, man. And again, I'm one of those home first type of guys, home base. I try to work with any and everybody, whether it used to be just like doing features with the music, but now it's just being creative as possible. And so I want to shout out to Willie Beeman, you know what I'm saying? That man, aka Hidden Gem, man, he dropping some, you know what I'm saying? If you need any creative pictures, that's the man to reach out to. He does a lot of my work, man. Was it right there?
Yes.
Oh wow, the scissors was right there. All right, y'all, we finna get into it. Of course, I do gonna talk about it a little bit, but we ain't gonna talk about it right now. I want y'all to decide what we can conversate about. How can we build this village? What's on your mind? What's on your bird? Willie, Amanda, Jessica, Regina. Shut alive too, man. Me too. I'm gonna shut alive too. Y'all shut alive. Y'all shut alive, shut alive, shut alive. Look, this is another way to make the algorithms jump. When you shut alive, press share, go to group. Drop it in the first 4 groups that you see. I don't care if it's butt naked grandmas. Drop it in that group. We're gonna have a good time tonight. I want to be able to laugh a bit. I don't want to think about what I'm going through per se. You know what I'm saying? Everybody shut alive. I'm finna shut alive too. I'm all about self-love. I gotta be an example. So this is how you show self-love. Sometimes you can't get people to support yourself. The question is, do you support yourself? Supporting yourself may just be putting in the work to learn better. You know, learn the technique, be better at your craft. Then it may just go as far as, hey, they won't share. Well, you gotta be overdrive. You gotta oversaturate your shares. Hey, they won't do it word of mouth. Will you be the person to be word of mouth and let folks know what you're doing? Others might not speak for you and say, hey, this guy right here, he positive, or this gal right here, they positive. They got something to say. Check out their shop, or check out their business. Well, you got to be not afraid to say that shit. You got to stand up for yours. And that's the thing with me. That's why I tend to get in a lot of shit. I stand up on mine. Even during the roughest times, I stand up on mine. Y'all stand up on y'all? What my people that stand up on theirs? As you can see, my energy is a little bit better, and it's picking up. Oh, you just let a big ass bug in here, fam. Look, Gayla. That's a mesquite Negro.
Kill it.
But Negro, come on, bro. No, right there, Gayla. Give me this. Walking all on my stuff with that shit.
Yeah, I ain't walk on nothing with it actually.
Man, that's a big ass. Gayla.
That's what you get.
Gayla, open the door, Gayla, open the door, Gayla, open the door. It's right there. Look. Bro, there's another one gonna come in, Gayla.
Didn't you just say open the door?
Okay, close it.
You aggravating, bro. I'm over you.
That's one of them motherfucking Jurassic Park mosquitoes. Look at this shit. Look at this. Y'all see that? You see the big ass mosquito? Ah! Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Hold on. This motherfucker big as hell, man. Oh, man, I got too many people watching me. You motherfucking Jurassic Park mosquito. Okay. I'm back. How y'all feeling? I'm back. Little entertainment. My wife do the bug killing around here. Thanks, Lois. Appreciate that, man. Y'all make sure y'all be a leader and follow Lois and shut alive, man. I stole that line from my brother Skull Dollar, man. If that wasn't one of the dopest things he used to say, man, when we hung out, I had to go ahead and steal it. Joe, what's up, broski? How you feeling? I know y'all ain't laughing at me with that mosquito, like the mosquito from Jurassic Park, bro. You know, the one to be in the globe. Hey, bro, gonna say this how all the scary movies start. All right, now, Larry. All right, I was what was I doing? I was sharing the live, and then a Negro came in this motherfucker. Huh? What jacket?
What size is the jacket?
It's the XL. It fit like a
large, right?
You can't. It's hard to say because it just depends on their body fit. Because it fit kind of big on me.
Yeah, it's definitely big. Yeah, you gotta know large, small ass.
What?
This is what I said.
Anyway.
Shit.
Hey man, I'm finna kick you and Larry out, bro. Talking about this how all the scary movies start. I swear. Look. Hey man, did y'all see how big the Joker was, bro? It was that big, dog. It was that big. Jurassic Park mosquito, for real life. All right, let me see and do a roll call. Everybody that's in the building, everybody that was on time, Class A here. Just type here or present. With some tardy folk too. What y'all want to talk about, man? Let's talk, man. Drop them topics, man. I'll let y'all choose the topic, then I'm gonna snatch a topic. We gonna run with it. We gonna talk as grown folk. We gonna agree and disagree, but do it in a respectable manner. You know what I'm saying? And you definitely missed it, man. That motherfucker was this big, sis. Hold on, I gotta go back. Finna share my live. I appreciate all you guys that have been leaving. There's a lot of people leaving reviews on my Facebook page. YouTube, what's up, man? I see 2 people just joined on YouTube. I hate that I don't direct a lot of my energy to the YouTube people that's watching, but we live on Facebook as well. If you're on YouTube and I don't give you enough attention, don't worry about it. Charge my brain, not my heart. You should go listen to some of my music. You should run my streams up. Why? Because I said so, goddammit. It's not funny, Amanda. Amanda, what you want to talk about, sis? You know, usually I come with the topics. I talk my shit. You know, for the last month or 2, I've been going through this child custody case, so I ain't been too afraid to share insight on that. I don't want to start the live with that energy, though. You know, I want to talk with y'all. I want to, you know, maybe you can change your diet and y'all eating different. Maybe somebody in a relationship. Maybe somebody going, you know, finna be out of a relationship. Let's talk. Think long, think wrong. Remember when them old folks used to say, we them old folks now. We them old folks. They used to say that. We them old folks. I just want y'all to know. My son, why Amanda think. So I went to school today. We had a little meeting, and my son says to the counselor, yes, Gayla, Adonis embarrassed the out of me today at school. But all in fun, it was very it was comedic, I guess. You could do stand up, I guess. But he's like, oh yeah, my dad's very old. But the way he said it, and it's like talking to these adults like he's an adult, like they're just having a casual conversation. Like, yeah, my dad's very old. You know, I stress him out. You see all the grays, like all those grays on his beard and up there at the top. So he's getting real distinct. He's like, yeah, you see behind the yellow hairs, he's got grays growing out of there. He's trying to hide it, but they're. And I'm like, oh man, this man is just too intelligent, just too. And I'm laughing because it's just cute, the innocence of a child. So again, with my situation, that's why I'm going as hard as I am to protect him. All right, we've got a topic so far. Miss V, what's up, V? How you doing, sister? Queen sister. All right, so we say Jeezy and the Jenny My divorce. What y'all think? Can we start there? What y'all think? First of all, let me start that one. You tardy. You gotta put tardy in the comments, sis. You gotta say tardy. You here, but you tardy. James said, what's up, my boy? How you feeling, bro? No, James Woodson, one of my homies from back home, he say talk about how life had high and lows, and you got to stay humble because every step is necessary. You doing your motherfucking thing. Appreciate that, dog. Man, respect to you as well. One thing that stood out to me, though, one word that stood out to me was humble. It's okay to be humble, but I don't think you got to be humble at all times. And sometimes you got to get out of body and you got to let motherfuckers know who they dealing with exactly. And that per se is an example of what I'm going through in life. But that was deep, bro. You know, life does have highs and lows. 1 minute you'll be up, next minute you'll be down. That's why I said we have to know life is just challenging. Some of the days are more challenging than others. You would like to be prepared spiritually, health-wise, and financially. You know, financially is one area that I'm not well equipped at quite yet, but I'm getting there. Working on my lawyer. Oh wow, why it's on my heart? Look, if you don't know, I'm fighting for custody of my child. They're gonna try to take him away from me. At the end of the day, even if they do, I just want to make sure he's protected in a safe space. In order to do that, I feel like I do need counsel. I don't have quite enough money yet to get the counsel, but I know that I will soon. But during my live, in between times, I will say this. I've got a Cash App. I've got a Shopify. I've got a GoFundMe. All these things are on my page. If you leave out my live, you go down, you scroll, check them out. And even if you don't want to sow a financial seed, you can sow a seed by sharing, by commenting, by making the algorithms juke somebody else's seed. I appreciate you. Thanks in advance. All right. I think so we definitely hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me start these comments. Y'all keep them coming. But what I'm finna do is write down. I want to write it in the banner. I gotta write it in the banner to let everybody know what we're talking about. Okay. All right, gotta let everybody know. But it's Masculine Energy Mondays. Mr. Spencer is supposed to tap in. Do y'all want to see Mr. Spencer today? If y'all want to see Mr. Spencer today, man, y'all go ahead and y'all tag Malik. Tag Malik Shabazz while I write this title. Jeezy, and what's the wife name? I don't want to say nothing politically incorrect or no like that. Jeezy and how you spell it? J-A. Let's just do this. How about I say Jeezy and ex-wife ? Because that'll actually make more folks tune in because it's a little spicier, right? So we're gonna drop that down now. Masculine Energy Mondays. I'm gonna take that off. I'm gonna put up the Jeezy and ex-wife. Right? Y'all cool with that? What you listening to, Batman? I'm confused. Hold on, let me take this Masculine Energy Monday flag down. All right, I took that down. Let me go back to topic at hand right now. We're going to talk about Jeezy and ex-wife. I forgot her name. I don't want to chop it up. I didn't want to say nothing racist. You know. So we got Willie Beeman chimed in, bro. Said, and by the way, Willie Beeman is the person who created my picture in my background. He does majority of my work. I work with two cats. Shout out to Nehemiah Tidwell as well. Actually, happy belated birthday. If anybody knows my homie, man, y'all make sure y'all tag him. Tag the man. Let him know where you've been shouting him out all day. Again, I'm on that village type of time, that tribe type of time. If I'm liking and commenting on your Facebook, I'm learning about you. Don't mean that I'm focused on you every day, but I really care about you genuinely. So shout out to my two homies that do all my work. I think the divorce was bound to happen. I feel like marriage was an industry play. Why you feel like that, Will? My opinion, I thought it was, but in the world we live in now, you can't really tell when it's made up or real life, because folks will get together without a PR or a manager and script shit. It was a nice look though, you know. But as far as Jeezy, with him coming from being a street nigga and then be like, oh, he married this person, it was weird. But I be trying to mind my own business, you know what I'm saying? Amanda said true people overuse the word humble. No shade to no one. Yeah, we humble. It's okay to be humble at some points of your life, but I think some of us have been too humble. What y'all think? Y'all think some of us are too humble? All right, Amanda, I know that this is about Jeezy and the ex-wife. I don't know what the marriage was, but I want to know Jeezy's reason. She seemed like she loved him. All right, let's pull it up. Let's see what's her name, how you spell her name, man. I can go into the YouTube. We can see, YouTube. They got all the gossip, Krishan, not to get off the Jeezy shit, but Krishan and Blueface synced the baby. Prior to him seeing the baby, I'm already saying, well, she's going to let him see him. This is Blueface. You've seen what they be going through, and they pretty much are scripting everything to get ratings, but can you blame them? So it really, again, like I said, it's hard to tell when folks are scripting it or just real life. I guess this is why folks approach the shit like, oh, this is him. He's doing this for clout. No, motherfucker, this real life, but you see so many people doing shit like this, you don't know if to take them serious. Was that The Boy Cried Wolf or something like that? So let's say, all right, this is Jeezy ex-wife, right? She publicly and openly admitted black men were only good for side pieces. He was just a fetish. What? Okay, that's where we start right there, y'all. See, V, huh? That she said that? When did she say that? See, y'all knew that. Y'all knew that. I didn't know that she knew that.
Before she was married to a boy, she was like, I'm so attracted to black men. They just, but.
Reporting live.
But for real, something like that. She said, I forget how she worded it, but she was like, but on the side, I love me, blah, blah, but on the side, I gotta have me a I forgot how she said it, but it
this
was
is prior. This is before they got together.
She got together,
and he got with her
That's
anyway.
What I'm saying.
Well, then that kind of lets you know it was like an internet ploy, though. At least in my opinion. I'm finna pull up and see if there's anything on YouTube. What do you say? Because there's really nothing that showed they had chemistry before the marriage. I mean, we don't see nothing. I ain't seen nothing. I ain't seen no family trips or no shit like that, or no sex tapes and nothing. So we don't really know if they was really good for each other. We don't even know if they was really with each other, do we? Like, do y'all know? I don't be in these celebrities' business like that. Not to say no shade, not to say y'all be in a business, but y'all may pay a little more attention than I do, because at times I'm trying to be my own goddamn celebrity. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mean I want to be famous, but it just in the sense of I know the talents that exist in these phalanges, and so you know I don't put as much focus as I possibly could into others' lives. But yeah, y'all seen anything? Like, y'all seen them on dates? Y'all ever seen them kiss in public? Anything that made you feel like, okay, this ain't a ploy? Because I never seen none of that. But like I said, at the end of the day, I stopped giving a fuck after a while. You know what I'm saying? I really stopped giving a fuck after Jeezy after he dropped Freddie Phibbs' ass. And that ain't no shade on Freddie Phibbs. It's simply because at that point, I'm like, what the fuck, nigga, you'd have dropped the pride in the eye at this moment, man. We all we got, you know? But let other folks tell it. Be like, he hates Freddie Phibbs. Worthy hate? No, I don't. I'm just not the type of guy who just stands for anything. I don't have to agree with you because you're saying some shit and everybody else agreeing. I'm just not that guy. Let me read this. Okay, Willie Beeman is chiming back in about the Jeezy and ex-wife situation. All right, he said because there's really nothing that showed they had chemistry before. That's what I'm saying. Nothing. I never seen any pictures of them tongue kissing and shit. He a thug. I know he like the tongue. You heard all the shit he be rapping about. I'm gonna beat it up. Like, come on, man. You with her really? Like, y'all didn't know what it was for. It was for ratings. He definitely got the Asian community in his back pocket. Don't be surprised, nigga, come out with a Korean clothing line or something. I don't know if she Korean or not, Japanese, but you know what I mean. Oriental, right? Bay, is that politically correct? Oriental. No, I thought it was a certain way to say it. All right. He's filing for joint custody as well. That's where the problem lies. There's a child involved. Oh, yeah, they did have a kid. I forgot about the baby. Is the baby pretty? Let me look up. Hey, Siri, pull up a picture of young Jeezy and that bitch kid. I'm my bad, man. Women, y'all be pissing me off, though. Y'all be saying some stupid shit, and y'all be trying to take that shit back. Fellas, too. But this Masculine Energy Mondays, and you know what type of time I'm on. In fact, I ain't seen nobody say they want to see Malik. So let me summon the guy, man. Let me summon the guy real quick. Let me summon the guy, man. Let me summon the guy, man. Your presence is required, brother. Y'all let me know when the brother get in here, man. Y'all make sure y'all do me a favor. Everybody do me a favor. Everybody do me a favor. Everybody do me 2 favors. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? 1, go in the comments just for me, just to make me feel good. I've been going through it, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, man. I've been in this dark place, and y'all know it. I always say love and light to people to survive some dark times. But I done went back to this dark place. My energy is building for some reason. I don't know if it's this mic. I don't know what it is, but it's building. I want you guys to write in the comments if you could put the wave emoji. The wave emoji. And then once you do that, leave and shut alive in some groups and come right back, please and thank you. I didn't get the time. Whoa. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna go to V comment next. Any pics that were seen were more like pics you see for a photo shoot, like they scheduled them to display fake love. Yeah, I mean that's the industry now, bro. It's all about ratings and numbers and algorithms. It's no longer about genuine shit, you know, organic. It's not about just giving off that feel. You can't blame folks for trying to keep their relationship private. Said, I ain't got time for his ass today, man. What happened? Who said what? Oh, Malik. Man, Malik, come on in here, bro. Come on, man. Come on, you been summoned, bro. I'm finna let him know. I'm finna let him know right now. I'm finna let him know you talking about him. Look, I'm tagging him right in your comments. But yeah, if you don't know, if you're new to this, because I see I got like 2 people on YouTube back and forth. If you're new to this, I'm Worthy the Surf Ninja 219 by way of Gary, Indiana. I'm an artist. I express myself through fashion, art, and music. I do a podcast randomly. We do podcast pop-ups, and on Wednesday I try to keep it consistent with the Church in the Wild. But I'm building a tribe, the village type of energy. We conversate, we knock down the walls. We agree and disagree, but do it respectfully. You know what I'm saying? The kids asleep. Some folks is smoking their J's or eating their edibles. Other folks are sipping their wine and taking shots. And we just laugh and we talking about real life shit. Right now we talking about Jeezy and his ex-wife. The homie Willie Beeman started the topic with asking, well, do y'all think it was real or if it was a ploy just to build, you know what I'm saying, do numbers? Wifey, after Amanda said that it's a fetish for her to be with black guys and how they were side pieces, et cetera, then wifey got the button in and shit. She all the way in 2 rooms in the back. But she vouched for that. So right now, we just trying to figure out. I think we already figured out. Y'all agree we already figured out it's a ploy? But what did y'all think of the relationship? Whether it was fake or real, did y'all think it was a cute couple? What y'all think about the baby? Is the baby pretty? Hey, Siri, can I see a picture of young Jeezy and the Chinese girl baby? Ooh, that baby got a melon. Ooh, that baby got a melon. Woo. Shit, I know her neck hurt. Anyway, my bad, y'all. Again, I just want to have a little fun, laugh here and there. I love all kids. I love all people. I'm not hateful. Like I said, Debo got out today. Motherfucker sent me a text message. Motherfucker said, hey, we got court on this day. You better bring my baby expeditiously. Anxiety is through the roof. And then I realized that I got this. You know, with the lawyer, not a lawyer, I'm genuine. I'm not trying to hurt anybody. I'm simply trying to protect my son. So sipping wine and about to take a toke. Okay, old school. That's my auntie right there. That's Tracy White. Everybody say hey to Tracy, Auntie Tracy. That's my Facebook auntie. Got a lot of Facebook cousins. V, I want you to know you've been my Facebook sister for years on years. Willie Beeman, you too. You was cuzzo, but you graduated to bro. You know what I'm saying? Willie Beeman said, I'm going to keep it real. I think the realest couples in the entertainment world usually have been together since before the fame, like Snoop Dogg and his wife. I don't like Snoop Dogg. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, we'll keep, let me start at, I want you guys to know that the brother has entered the building. Am I pausing y'all? Am I pausing real quick? I'm finna send bro the link. I was just joking, Auntie Tracy. You know, I'm just playing. No, I was just joking, Auntie Tracy. You know, I gotta play a little bit here and there. And I would just say the baby had a big. What the baby head got a little cranium. Nah, come on. You know what I'm saying? I understand the baby ugly. I was just joking. The baby head kind of big. You know, my son got a big head. He eat a lot. You know, stating the obvious, but not in a bad way. And like I said, I had a very bad day. So to raise my spirits, I'm doing a little joking, jiving, but keeping it real at the same time. And I apologize if I offended you in any form or fashion, Auntie Tracy. But that head big. Hope that child don't play football. He in the building. Yeah, bro in the building. So what I'm finna do is, real quick, I'm gonna play some music. I'm gonna pop off the screen for 1 second. Actually, I am gonna pop off the screen for 1 second. I'm gonna play some music. Nehemiah, man. What's up, bro, man? We were saying happy birthday to you, King. Happy belated, man. We were speaking about you, bro. I was telling these people who I work with, you know, I don't got too many folks in my corner, but it's time that I start, you know what I'm saying, saying y'all names out loud, man, and let them know who be in the shadows, who fuck with me, because I fuck with y'all, and I want y'all to know just the same that I fuck with y'all. So I was shouting you out, man. So happy belated birthday, man. All the people that's in here, if you can find the time to go tell my brother happy birthday, man, it would mean a lot, not only to him, but to me. Again, people like to feel appreciated. Something about being appreciated, you know? But I'm finna send, bro, an invite. I'm finna send you the invite. Y'all hold on 1 second. While I'm sending him the invite, y'all shut a live. Like I said, share it to a couple groups if y'all don't mind. Oh shit. I forgot I logged out of my Facebook on here. Let me send it via email. 1 second, you guys. I hope everybody's doing good today, though. It's Monday, man, the start of the work week. Shit's just been crazy for me the last 3 months. I think I've been holding together as well as I can after all the things I've been through. Anybody else probably be in jail or worse. I'm focused, like I said, they want me to fly back, calling me a lot of liars, a lot of coercion, perfect word when dealing with baby mama, coercion. But yeah, so I'm just dealing with that shit as well, but keeping my head up, and on the swivel at the same time. All right, I'm finna send this brother, it's Masculine Energy Monday, so we gotta get Malik in here. I'm sending him this invite. Like I said, y'all make sure y'all go ahead and shut a live. I'll be right back. Y'all shut a live. I'm gonna play some music. Y'all shut a live, shut a live, shut a live. Right now, we talking about Young Jeezy and his ex-wife. Some people feel a certain type of way about it. Some don't. Feel free to give your opinion. You know what I'm saying? Give your opinion, man.
They ain't even winning. Straight up, man. Yeah. They don't even be doing nothing. I got so much to say you did. Forget their opinion. Forget them. They ain't even winning. They ain't even winning, man. Yeah. Wanna try to tell you how you supposed to be doing you, man. Yeah. Lanes be taking them L's. Trying to tell the next man how to rock. You ain't from the block, boy, you need to stop. You ain't in the street, you invest in stocks. You a Waffle House cook, you don't cook no rock. Flexing too hard, but to get yourself raw. Keep it real, boy, you grew up in cars. You was part of the band, not part of the mob. Boys be flexing like both machines. Water boy, you ain't part of the team. Pouring or tussing, that sword was lean. Bought you some drywall, swore was clean. Roll up a skimp, they swear that they cheat. Got them a bad, that they swear that they beat. Swear that they cool, but they really be screech. Swearing she thick, girl, that ain't no peach. I always do it big, never do little. Gold on me, looking like I'm George Kittle. These rappers monkey, so they stay in the middle.
Hey, shout out to my man, China Man. That's one of the producers I've been dealing with since I got here in the A, man. He's been showing me mad love, and it's real crazy because the brother's a platinum producer. So for him to take the time out and show me love and put me in position where, any opportunity I get to shout him out, I'm gonna make sure I shout him out. So he does a lot of my production. He's like I said, he's a platinum producer. He's worked with Dirt. He's worked with Jeezy. He's worked with 21 Savage, Future. You know what I'm saying? So this is a track me and him got. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all.
Fuck all opinions. That's energy waste. I know it's a given. Them niggas won't give it. Fuck it, I take. Be damned if I listen to a nigga alive but barely living. Some niggas just happy to say they surviving. My niggas go get it. I ride with the facts, you ride with opinions. You niggas is losing, my niggas be winning. You running your mouth, we running them stats. Chasing the cheese, but you chasing the rest. Taking the game and ain't giving it back. Chasing the champions, give me the belt. Easiest thing I ever did was fuck around and be myself. Try it. Custom fit, they wanna buy the shit. Baddest bitch in the same drip. Flying through in a spaceship. Stars get struck like a bait kid. Rapping about murders and you ain't did it. Heard your man took you in the bitch, you was scared, you wasn't even with it, so why do you spit it? Forget their opinions, they are not valid to me. Ain't not for real, straight up. Really outside, I'm who they trying to be. They trying to be straight up. We buying for keys, y'all goofies be signing the lease. Hey man, we ain't leasing that. They teach you the game, but no, I can't do it for free. Never that. Forget their opinions. Yeah. They ain't even winning. Straight up, man. Yeah. They don't even be doing nothing, but got so much to say you did.
Yeah.
Forget their opinions. Forget them.
Get their opinion.
They ain't even winning.
How you gonna listen to a motherfucker who ain't even winning? Like, it be people that be going through shit, but they winning. So I'm gonna listen to their opinions and what they going through and how they get over it. Instead of motherfuckers sit on their ass all day. That was opinions, man. Again, I got a shitload of music. I just haven't had the opportunity to drop it. Everything that I've been doing ain't about clout. If it was, I probably would have been blown. But I got a shitload of music. I got a shitload of music on major music platforms already that's been released, and they don't get a lot of listens. But as you can tell, I actually make decent music. So our last topic was Jeezy ex-wife. Auntie Tracy told me to not talk about the baby head. So I want to, possibly go to something else. Again, this is not about me. This is not one of them nights we provide masculine energy. But until Mr. Malik get on here, I would allow y'all to dictate where we go next. what can we talk about now? Y'all want to talk about Trump, the RICO, Biden's son has been indicted as well. What else? Come on, y'all. Put me on to some stuff that I don't know. Like I say, I don't be into all the gossip. I be living life. That don't mean that you don't be living life, but you might not just be going through shit at this point. You know, when you're not going through a lot, sometimes you be in other people's business who's going through some shit and shit. So as I go through shit, I ain't got time to go through other people's shit. But I don't mind hearing about it. Come on with it, y'all. Let me see how many people on YouTube right now. I got 2 people on YouTube watching. Hey, to my YouTube followers that's watching, man, y'all feel free to share the live, share the live, share the live. I got so many people that have stopped through and watch the live but won't share the live, man. They give me the feeling that folks don't want to see you win. They want to win first and then try to bring you on, man. But stop doing that shit, bro. That's hater energy. The hater energy is all around you, man. Shout out to the winners, the winner circle. I dropped a mixtape called The Winner Circle about 8 years ago. It was a mixtape collaboration with like half the city. Didn't go nowhere other than creating a lot of good music, but I just wanted to shout that out and speak on that. Okay, wait. What a recall on beef. Now all of a sudden these fast food restaurants selling burgers for 50 cents. Interesting. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that already? Come on, y'all. Chop in, bro on that health shit. Did y'all know that? Who knew that? This is why this got to be shared. Because, see, we talking about real life shit. We ain't just gossiping now. Voting started. That's how we get there. That's how we take it there. Take it that in, bro. Take it that in. They ain't had a recall on beef, man. You fucked my stomach up because I made motherfucking burgers today. It was turkey meat, but you fucked my stomach up when you said that. You got to be a fool to eat that shit, man. You ain't never lied, sis. But wait, I ain't know about the recall. Baby, you knew about the recall on the beef? Gayla, you knew about the recall on the beef? Well, where I be at?
Yes, I told you that.
I ain't know.
I literally ran at the house and was telling you, like, and I think I shared it too.
Oh. So, because my friends say that's why they got the burgers at 50 cents or something like that.
I shared that. I told you about it. They got the.
And America ain't shit.
That day, buddy boy, I will not be.
Oh, you know what? You did say something to me about that. But I thought you were just saying like, oh, they doing a deal for the burgers. Man, if that ain't a wake up call, right there, bro. I seen your comment too, Auntie. I'm gonna start that comment. We're gonna get to that in a second. Talk about Donald Trump a little bit. But y'all knew about the recall on the beef and y'all ain't tell me. You know what I'm saying? I just posted the other day. I fed my little ninja some McDonald's. I said little ninja to everybody listening hard. I said little ninja. Okay, little ninja. All right, man. We're gonna get back to the beef. We're gonna talk about beef. Speaking on beef, Mr. 20 Push-Ups just hopped in the building. He's in the green room. I'm seeing him getting himself together. It is Masculine Energy Mondays. I'm trying to get back to the old me. No, I'm trying to get better to a better me, but we want to get that vibe back going. So I got Mr. Malik Shabazz, aka Mr. Speak the Truth Spencer, finna join us. Ladies, tighten your bra strap. Finna get bumpy like your areola. Just playing. Yeah, it's me. Just playing. While I get ready to have Mr. Spencer join. You all right, bro? You all right over there? You all right? Let me bring you on right now before I read a comment.
What up, though, bro?
What's up, bro? How you doing?
Chilling, man. Over here fighting some sinuses. I've been over here acting like a jellyback, laying around all day, being gay.
Wait, say what? Say what?
Huh?
Say YAG, say YAG, because you know the way the world works now. If you say something, you gotta say it backwards, goddammit. But what? He drinking his motherfucking mineral water. What's that? Tic Tacs?
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, we letting bro get himself together real quick. I'm gonna read the comment that Auntie said about Donald Trump. I'm gonna pull it up actually.
What
So
y'all say about my nigga? What y'all say about Uncle Trump, man? What's going on?
hey, is that what we gonna start with? Look, Auntie Tracy said this. Auntie Tracy said it's FU when you have 91 indictments and not in jail. It couldn't happen to a regular person, especially when you black. Well, we definitely agree with that. How you feel about that, Malik? Go ahead and bring that masculine energy in the building.
What's up? Yeah, I know. I don't. So what is she saying? Like, I'm not really understanding what she's saying.
What I asked basically is just a free for all today, and they was giving the topics, and the topic was
about
if they want to talk about Trump, and she basically just said, "Hey, it's FU." You know, she really don't got much to say about him. He got 91 indictments.
But you got to think about it though, man. And that's what I was kind of pro Trump when even black people wasn't even trying to be on the Trump bandwagon. You know what I'm saying? Now it's kind of fashionable. And I ain't saying it's fashionable, but I like to see that it's a lot of more black people kind of opening up their mindset to think, you know what I'm saying, outside the box instead of being on that Democrat plantation all their life. But you know what I'm saying? If you pay attention to Pete Game, if they really wanted to indict Trump, they could have did this years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, why all of a sudden now when it's close to an election time and the world is upside down and crazy, now they heaping all these charges on bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, if that don't kind of tell you something, then it's kind of like, at this point, people just willingly blind. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just like, dude, Trump, honestly, if you pay attention to it, and that's what I was telling people even back then when he first ran. What I really liked about Trump was Trump kind of, no matter what you think about him, he kind of embodied the characteristics of masculinity. You know what I'm saying? So it's been an attack on masculinity. Trump gonna speak his mind. Trump gonna say what he want to. You know what I'm
saying? Black rich man to me, if you ask me.
No, you think about it though. Trump before he ran on the Republican ticket in the black community, Trump was well respected. You know what I'm saying? He was in our rap videos. He was on our TV shows.
Every rap line was Donald Trump this, Donald Trump that.
Yeah, Trump that. You know what I'm saying? Then all of a sudden he ran Republican. Then all of a sudden he racist and he don't like black people. You know what I'm saying? All this kind of social engineering that they was doing. People who watch CNN, and even during this presidency, if people really think about it, the economy wasn't bad. Everything was cool. Gas was about $2. You know what I'm saying? Until COVID hit, and then everything went to hell after that. But you know what I'm saying? Truth be told, honestly, Trump wasn't as bad as for the country as we think he was, and he wasn't bad for the black community. And that's the problem that I think we don't be looking out for our own people when it comes to stuff like that. Because Trump kind of reached out to the black community. He was trying to reach out with our black leaders and everything. And what
I'm telling you now, before you go crazy, they already said they got their guns and their garter belt. V already said she got her gun and her garter belt for you.
She ain't talking about that, man. I told her, man, they don't really be wanting no smoke. They be smoking mirrors with them, man. I told people they don't really want to see me like a live debate, man.
Look, motherfucker say I got my Thule and my garter belt. Like, they own that with you, bro. You better be cool, bro. You be cool. So I take it you voted for Trump, right? You don't mind saying that you voted for Trump?
No, I definitely don't mind. Yeah, I voted for bro.
Look, Jamie said Trump 2024, so I know he voted for Trump and is going to vote for Trump. Tracy said, what the fuck is he talking about? His black ass would have been under the jail. Now, this is Aunt Tracy. I want you to approach with respect. This is my favorite.
That's because I even when I debate with people, like I told you, I respect everybody's opinion to a certain extent, but sometimes you just got to say when opinion is stupid. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't no offense or anything, but you know what I'm saying? People who still got that black mentality that you'll be under the jail and all that kind of stuff, I think they living in the wrong era, man. That's not our fight no more. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times people in jail because of the stuff that we do to put us in jail. That's the black community. So of course you're gonna be targeted more. But at the same time, this is not the same America. This is not the 50s America. This is not the 60s America. We had a black president. If you pay attention to who they promoting right now, black women is at the forefront of everything.
Look,
you know what I'm saying? They run.
Auntie Tracy, real quick, not to cut your knowledge, brother, but I want to ask Auntie Tracy a question. When it comes to presidents, are you more for President Obama than President Trump? I just want to know. Keep going, Malik, if you don't mind. Man, what's going on with you, bro? I see you doing a lot of stretching and shit. What, you had a long day, man?
No, dude, my sinus, I'll be having sinuses, man. And you know it's like COVID season and everything else out here. They trying to probably put in the atmosphere. But my sinus been tearing me up all day today, man.
Well,
It's been rough.
Go get you some real fruit. Get you some fruit with some seeds in it. I ain't say right I-E-Y-E. I said get you some real seeds in it, bro. It worked wonders. I'm gonna read some of these.
Man, I'm gonna go get me one of these 50-cent double cheeseburgers, man.
Oh no. Man, you say you gonna go get one of them 50-cent cheeseburgers, man. All right, well, I'm gonna read this comment. I'm gonna read 3 of these comments, but I do like what you're saying when it comes to Trump, bro. You actually saying some shit that I don't know about. So after I knock these comments out, man, you can keep going with the Trump shit. I want to, Tracy, you feel free to comment back and forth. This is our opportunity to communicate, you know what I'm saying, to be able to understand, maybe agree and disagree, but in a respectable manner. Now, the homie Larry said they can't control him. That's why they don't want him back in office. He says more than they want him to say. I agree fully. That's, hey, Trump I might be related to him. And Jamie goes in and say it's crazy how Rainbow Push awarded Trump for his contributions to the black community, and now they hate him. Interesting.
Right.
Interesting. They're pointing out things. Now, you know, my girl V had to tap in. She said, you know I mess with T Nasty though. Trump. So now we calling Trump T Nasty. I just want to the rest of this conversation. When we talking about Trump, it's T Nasty. Right now, we saying T Nasty for 2024. Jamie Smith said, wake up, my people. Even MLK was a Republican. Is that true? Is that true, bro? Was MLK a Republican?
What was John F. Kennedy? Wasn't Kennedy a Republican? Or was he a Democrat? I can't remember, man. But you know what I'm saying? A lot of
Auntie said something to you was directed directly to you. Get them sinuses together because it's the
yeah.
She said he's a racist motherfucker. And he didn't reach out to no black communities.
Trump definitely reached out to the black community, bro. And the thing about it was Trump also, you remember that around that time when Trump was talking about how it was a big push on prison reform and everything, and they was talking about how black people are targeted more with the crack and drugs and everything. Mm-hmm. Trump tried to reach out to the black community, and on that as well, he reached out to Meek Mill. He was like, hey, Meek Mill, let's work together to try to get this reformation done, because y'all people are being targeted more. Then your boy Jay-Z told him, like, no, don't meet with him. So Trump ended up having to meet with what's her name, the Kim Kardashian instead. So because she was one of the people who reached out to him, because she, you know what I'm saying, she do a lot of that prison stuff. So she reached out to him, and working with Trump, she was able to get a few people, black people, released from prison, you know what I'm saying, over unright charges and different things.
I remember that. I definitely remember that. You got to make sure you follow with Tracy, because she's communicating with you. She says she's for anyone that has common sense and looks out for others and not themselves. I don't know, Auntie. I felt like Trump was looking out for us. You know, I don't even want stimulus to be the first thing I say, but shit, like Dirk said, stimulus helped us out in the clutch. You know what I'm saying? It did. Stimulus helped us out in the clutch. It did.
It's not even that though, man. You got to look at Trump. People don't, like I told you, it's an attack on masculinity. What they don't like about Trump is how straightforward he is, how blunt he is, how, you know what I'm saying, he gonna tell you how he think. He ain't gonna sugarcoat it or anything like that. So that was the first attack on Trump. But the main thing, Trump is a businessman. You know what I'm saying? Trump understands business. So a lot of times, even he gave the stimulus not only just to help people out, but giving the stimulus is going to stimulate the economy. You know what I'm saying? It was more so about the economy than it was, and that's what I kind of like about Republicans, man. A lot of times Republicans don't play all that handout game. You know what I'm saying? Republicans put you in a position where they want you to kind of work for yourself. You know, what's up?
For the folks that don't know, what's the difference between Republicans and Democrats?
You know what I'm saying? It ain't really a main difference. It's just a few party pointers that each party stand for. You know what I'm saying? A Democrat is more so for like not necessarily saying for the people. It's for the common wealth of the people. You know what I'm saying? Where you see a lot of, I not want to say communist type theories, but I want to say they kind of more of approach of.
Which is these the niggas that say you can't kill a baby if you get pregnant?
No, that's Democrats. I mean, Republicans. Republicans is the.
I don't like them niggas. I don't like anybody tell you what to do with your body. I ain't fucking with them.
Well, see, and that's what I'm saying. That's why I mess with Republicans, though, because that's more of a moral stance. You know what I'm saying? Like, murder is still murder. I think we got way too many contraceptives that you shouldn't have to kill a baby. Killing a kid should be the last resort. You know what I'm saying? You got Plan B, you got abstinence, you got condoms, you got don't be a thought. There's all kind of things out there you can do not to have to kill a baby. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of stand with them on that, because if you pay attention.
So is Trump in jail right now?
No, he got a few indictments though. You know what I'm saying? He got a house arrest like
baby mama, huh? You know, house arrest. He got the ankle monitor.
I know they got him on papers, and you know what I'm saying. And that's what I'm telling people right now. Like, if you can't see the game in that, they wait right till it's time for election. They kind of hit bro with all these charges and all this weird stuff. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just seems like it's too strategized right now, and they trying to do that for a reason.
Everything is common sense right now, y'all. We got to stop questioning shit too many times. All it takes is question it once. Once again, like, if your spider senses get the tingling and your gut telling you something ain't right about it, something ain't right about it. Again, I'm not a political ass person, but I know Auntie, I know you saying that he ain't do shit for us, but in my eyes, he did a lot more than Obama did. You know, only thing Obama did was make it legal for gay people to get married and adopt kids and raise kids and things of that magnitude. I want to read some more of these comments. I know Jamie, we have responded about Martin Luther King and Kennedy. He said no, Kennedy was a Democrat. MLK was a Republican. MLK wasn't a politician.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I don't think MLK was a politician. I think he was more just aligned with, you know what I'm saying, that movement that he had going on. But a lot of people don't know that right before he got killed, he was, you know, they tried to kill him though because he had a lot of communist views. He was kind of looking more into like Republican type views, and he was actually, the only reason they killed him because he started changing his stance on a lot of stuff, where he was saying that, you know what I'm saying, hey, maybe it wasn't a good idea to try to integrate my people into this fire, you know what I'm saying, into this house that's going to be on fire. So I think a lot of people just, they associate Mark, and they killed him, and they made him like a martyr, and they made him a big name for the Democrats to make it seem like, oh, he was just this pushover and everything. But honestly, towards the end of his life and his message, it started changing a lot.
All right, Auntie say only thing Nasty T did was bring the KKK to the forefront.
What KKK? What is she talking about though? That's what I keep asking. They keep talking about this KKK stuff, man, and all this kind of stuff. Even the good old boys, you got to think, like I told y'all, Trump is a businessman. Trump is, at the end of the day, getting votes is a business. If you know a large percent of your people who gonna vote for you is white, you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna do anything to kind of, like I said, offend those kind of people. And at the end of the day, he never did promote the KKK. But at the same time, if you're trying to win an election, you can't just go out there and demote and honestly try to bash your people who gonna vote for you. That would be just like Biden coming out not pandering to the black community. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Biden racist as fuck. I'm gonna say that now.
Huh?
Biden racist as fuck. Before
he feel like that though. Biden was the one who was talking about I don't want to integrate my kids into this racial jungle. You know what I'm saying? Biden and Kamala Harris was the ones who kind of put a lot of black people in jail. She talking about people being in jail. Biden signed the law that put a lot of black people in jail.
I'm finna get like in 1 second, Jamie. I see you writing that shit. Hey, y'all, I'm trying to get to the comments. Y'all know this motherfucker Richard, man. He talk a lot. He got the point across. So y'all bear with me. But the homie Willie said Biden was a racist that insulted the intelligence of black children. But
he did it a few times.
So why Trump can't be? Hey, we ain't calling him Trump no more, man. That's Nasty T. Why Nasty T can't be forgiven if he's a racist, which there's no proof. I would rather a public racist be my president than somebody who's racist in private or trying to hide it. You know, and again, the way I look at it is not he's necessarily racist. He's just who he is. He Nasty T.
Trump ain't never been racist. He speaks his mind, and that's what they don't like. You know what I'm saying? They can't go back and find one quote or a direct quote where Trump saying he don't like black people, he don't mess with black people. You know what I'm saying? But it's a bunch of Trump Biden quotes. You see what I'm saying? So I was just like, man, people don't think. They don't think for themselves, definitely.
Think hard. What was the last thing Democrats did for Black America? other than creating ways for us to depend on government. And that you know, we talked about this before. So when they tried to basically wipe out the Black Panther Party, they stole the whole government assistant food stamps from the Black Panther Party. That's what they were doing. They were feeding the community foods, you know what I'm saying, making sure they were staying out of trouble. And they killed them off, and they took that and made it like that's something they did. So again, what part of the political party is that did that type of stuff? You know that?
What you mean?
Like, so, you know, again, the government's, the food stamps was stolen from, the idea was used from the Black Panthers after they basically.
But you know, that's Democrats thing. Like I told you, they more about social issues. Democrats are, where they want more government involvement. So they want to give you, like you said, what's that? SNAP, and they want to give you WIC, and they want to give you all this little money to kind of take care of the government. But you got to think about it. That keep you dependent on the government. Whereas, you see what I'm saying? But and that's where Trump came in. The Republicans come in. They kind of like, no, we'll give you government assistance, but we want to give it to you for a certain amount of time because we want to empower you. You know what I'm saying? We want you to be able to. Yeah, to a certain, but that helps bring out your creativity. You know what I'm saying? If you have somebody coddle you your whole life or giving you stuff your whole life, how that's gonna bring out what's inside of you to make you want to work for yourself or to make you a provider. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of times, if you look at look at our communities right now, they all Democratic led, and all of our communities are like in shambles. We like the worst communities in America, but we keep voting Democrat.
All the Black communities agree.
You see what I'm saying? So I'm just like, that's how you know it's a form of ignorance and it's not common sense right now.
Bro, say Trump's been down since he was young in the 1970s with Black people. Hey, that's why I think he went with the whole island. What's the Pizzagate? All the motherfuckers, you know, the nasty Peter guys. Can't say the real word, so we say Peters. But you know what I'm talking about? That's why he was throwing them under the bus, because I really just don't think he a part of that crowd. He may be a dickhead, a jerk, and all that, but Trump stick to his guns. He know what's what. Like Malik said, he a businessman first. Being a businessman don't mean you gotta like anybody. You ain't gotta like people of your race. You know what I'm saying? You just want to be successful,
right?
And fucking shit up.
And that's what it takes sometimes. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying, when you're trying to be successful, you don't want to really be around people who are going to be small-minded and think small-minded. And unfortunately, in the Black community, we got a lot of small-mindedness going on. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that's the problem and that's what I have with a lot of our people, man. I'll be like, dude, you got to think outside the box, man. You can't just keep allowing yourself to be socially engineered and programmed by people who don't really care about you. You know what I'm saying? They use these fake entertainers and athletes to push their agenda. But, you know what I'm saying, these people got an ulterior motive as well. They want to keep you down. They want to keep you ignorant, because if they keep you dumb and ignorant, they can keep a control and grip over you as well. Because
this is the stupidest shit ever. This outfit this chick got on your page with the titties.
And you see what I'm saying? Like that kind of stuff, bro. That's the Black community nowadays. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I just can't stand for it, man. Like, we got a lot of influences in our community right now that's like really.
This comment though, bro, real quick, because that's why I do fuck with Trump. Again, when Trump bought the casinos to Gary, a lot of people got jobs, but sis also telling you a lot of people cleaned up and got jobs, and her mom was one. That's a proud situation. So again, he's a businessman. He's all about helping, because they're gonna get help. They're gonna help his ass. You know what I'm saying? So what has Biden done?
People had a problem with the Trump casino when it came to Gary. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're like, it came to Gary, but it folded. But he sold it. You know what I'm saying? He sold it. And like they said, it brought jobs to the area. It brought stuff for people to do. So it's just like, man, people don't be looking at all that. Trump also brought the American pageant here to Gary. You know what I'm saying? We had that a few years. So that brought money and stuff to the city. So it's just like, I think people honestly don't be paying attention to the bigger picture. They listen to key points on like CNN, and they get all in their feelings, and because they can't never directly tell you why it's Trump racist.
They do this on purpose. They do all that. They say and they push an agenda on you, a certain agenda, so you go against the grain, not knowing. That's why you gotta. Sometimes when you Google shit, I'm just using Google as one example. But when you Google like let's say you trying to figure out how to cook this. When you Google, don't use the fucking first thing to come to you. Google, do the research. Do the research. Like,
but
again,
they don't though. You know what I'm saying? We program. That's why I tell people. A lot of people don't, and that's what I'm trying to. Well, I made a status about this the other day, bro. Like a lot of times, people not thinking for themselves right now because we got too much stuff being pushed at us. We got social media.
For themselves, bro.
They don't, but they don't got the time. How do they have time to think for themselves? You got social media, you got TV, you got entertainers. Like no other generation ever had to deal with all this stimuli that we getting pushed at us right now. You know what I'm saying? We
comment in a minute, Jamie. My bad. I'm gonna come back to this comment because then we're getting deep into the political party. I want to kind of stay on Nasty T for a minute. Shout out to Nasty T, man. We need them stimulants again, man. The stimulus help us out in the clutch. Y'all know what time it is. Bro say Democrats are liberals and Republicans are conservatives. I think we definitely need to do a show where we just talk straight politics. Where they did it some in school and elementary, but I don't think we listened as much as we should. But I think one show we should really deep down and talk politics, Republicans, Democrats, and
we need to, especially when it's getting closer to election time. And you know what I'm saying? Even with Gary right now, it's another Democrat-led city and everything. And we got a few. Huh?
No, I was talking to OG, man. He said he been since the 1960s, and he just saying he OG, man. I appreciate you for tapping in with us, man, giving this wisdom, dropping them jewels. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a lot of information that we don't know, and if we do know, sometimes it needs to be refreshed in our memory. Real quick insert, man. If you joining me, I see that 2 people on YouTube just joined while I'm doing this insert. You guys, y'all shut a live.
Hey, could you are you able to tag me in the live?
Yeah.
That way it'll show up on my page.
Yeah. I can actually post it on your page. You
or not post it, but I'm talking about like tag. Like I don't know. You can do it on like Instagram or something where they can like join this live. Is there any way I can join the live from my page?
Oh no, because see, I'm doing it through the software. That way we can pull up the links and all that. And we just do it like the screen. But see, what I can do is this. I'm finna put it directly on your page right now.
All right, because I know sometimes a lot of people will be saying it, but they don't see it. Even when I share it, they said they don't really be seeing it.
I got you. I'm finna put it on your timeline right now, brother. I'm finna drop it on a few people's timeline. While I'm at it, man, like I said, real quick insert, man. I'm Worthy, the Surf Ninja 219. This is one of them pop-up podcasts. It's Monday, so we providing that masculine energy. I got the homie Malik Shabazz, a.k.a. Mr. Spencer, Speak the Truth, is joining me right now. If you're not familiar with him, you might want to get familiar with him. He's one of the panel members. On Wednesday, we have Church in the Wild with Worthy. Again, anytime I do a pop-up podcast, we just trying to, you know what I'm saying, we're being very opinionated. We're agreeing and disagreeing, but doing it in a respectable manner. As grown folks now, we don't communicate, we don't conversate, we don't talk about the myths, the taboo, we don't talk about shit. We just keep it inside and we listen to social media. So instead, I provide my platform. We get public with it. We give our opinions. Sometimes we agree, sometimes we don't, but we still be grown with it. It was something else I wanted to say. A lot of folks had just joined me because of my viral moment. I've had a few viral moments, but my latest viral moment is with my son's mother. If you have any information, any valuable information that can help me, Jamie, I need to reach out to you, brother. I definitely need to reach out to you. But anybody else who has valuable information, feel free to comment, inbox me, shit like that. Right now, we're talking about Nasty T, aka Donald Trump. I don't want to go too much further than them, but if you wanted to lead in with a final thought with some masculine energy on the top, what would you say about Nasty T, aka Donald Trump, Malik?
I told people just to be open-minded about, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, kind of do your own research. Don't listen to what the media tell you. Don't listen to what your friends and your older people tell you, because a lot of times older people who did experience racism, it left a sour taste in their mouth, so they're not going to never be able to get past it. But as a younger generation and people who are trying to move forward in this world, you got to kind of build your own perspective. You got to kind of look for things with an open mind and insight. Pay attention to what he did. Look at the economy when he was doing it. Don't just look at the person. I might not like your personality, but if you good for something, I got to use you. You know what I'm saying? Trump is a businessman.
And I want to cut you off real quick because I did see something that fucked with me at one point, Auntie Tracy. Also, let me pull this up. Jamie said abortion shouldn't be used as birth control. Agreed. I know my sister Amanda said Republicans are about money for the rich. So Trump is a Republican, correct?
Yeah.
They business.
Well, he voted Republican. He ran Republican.
I'm gonna just say they businessmen. They about money at the end of the day. We would all like to be about money. That don't mean you can't be morally correct, because I want to spin into this comment that Auntie Tracy said. She said, so you like a motherfucker that tried to keep the Central 5 in jail and still won't acknowledge they were innocent. Well, I'm going to be honest with it. A lot of us make mistakes in the past, and some of us don't publicly take accountability. That don't mean in the back of his head or in these rooms and behind these closed doors that he don't realize he fucked up. That might be actually why he does some of the things that he does for the black community. And
I don't even think, but you gotta kind of think about it as a person. Like when Trump was a central figure, Trump is white. No matter how much we don't want to acknowledge stuff. Trump is a white man. You know what I'm saying? Trump priorities is that of a white man. When that first Central 5 thing first came out back in the day, they did say that they did it. No matter if the police coerced them into it or whatever, that group of young men, they said that they did it. So in the public eye, they was already guilty. So you saying 5 black men raped a white woman, you know what I'm saying? As a white man, he probably would be upset about that. Think about it. Just look at it in reverse. If 5 white men raped a sister and came out and said that they did it, you know what I'm saying? Like we would feel some type of way about that as well. You see what I'm saying? So
times is different, bro. Like what was that? That was the 80s, right? When that happened.
80s or the 90s. I think it was early 90s or something like that.
Technology was so, you know what I'm saying, shabby. You can't really blame them. I get it. You know, that was fucked up to blame 5 black kids who didn't do it, but they just was doing whatever. Again, we don't know Trump's angle at that point. We just know what he said and what part he played in them going to jail, etc. But
that's what I'm saying. He ain't played no part in them going to jail. That's what I'm saying. Like when they first came out,
he did, bro. He was in the newspaper article saying
because he was from New York. That's what I'm saying. Like he was from New York. He was a public figure in New York at the time. So you got to think about it. If 5 people said they raped somebody and they confessed to doing it,
I told y'all we don't always agree. I told y'all we don't always agree, bro.
And that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, bro, if you confess to doing something, no matter if you did it or not, because it just came out years later saying that, okay, we didn't do it. We was coerced into giving that a what's name. So you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't hold somebody accountable for that when somebody said that they did a crime.
Tracy said, so tell her one thing he did for anyone but himself. Of course, they switched around politics because the Republicans are on BS. What do you mean what he did for himself? Like, far as his presidency or what?
Well,
no, she said, name something that he did for others other than himself. So
we just said, like Chrysler said, he brought jobs to the urban community. He put money in people's pockets that didn't have an opportunity.
Chrysler, I'm sorry, bro. Again, you know.
I don't know, man.
He like Chrysler said.
Chrysler.
What else did he do other than that, though?
Tomato. You know, and people can Google it too. He won that what is that award? I can't think of the name of it right now, but you can Google it. It's about when you help out in urban communities. It was him. What's the lady who was on?
What awards have Donald Trump won?
Yep, the what's the name award? The one with him, Jesse Jackson.
The Time 100. The Time Person of the Year.
No, it's the one with Rosa Parks. Him. Google Rosa Parks, Donald Trump, and like Jesse Jackson.
Hey Siri, what award did Donald Trump, Rosa Parks, and Jesse Jackson win? Hey Google, what is the name of the award that Jesse Jackson, Donald Trump won? In 1999, Jesse Jackson praised President Trump for his lifetime. Is it a Lifetime Achievement Award? Hold on, let me go to it. Hey Siri, what award did Jesse Jackson praise Donald Trump for, nigga?
That's got to get you an Android, man.
What? Yeah, this because this motherfucker iPhone is not acting right.
Ellis Island Award. Look, Google that right quick. The Ellis Island Award.
Y'all go ahead and write that, man. What award did Jesse Jackson praise Donald Trump for, man? Let's get it in, man. With all my books.
No, look it up. It's the Ellis Island Award in 1986. And you can
look it up. Ellis Island Award. Okay.
Look up the picture too. And look who he's standing next to.
And y'all feel free to look it up too, man. Look it up. Again, man, Classes in Session is a pop-up podcast. It's Monday. We got that masculine energy going around. Got the homie Malik Shabazz, aka Mr.
Oh yeah, it was him, Muhammad Ali, Rosa Parks.
And you said it's called the Ellis Island
Award. He won the award. He won the award for patriotism, tolerance, brotherhood, and diversity.
It was in 2021. Wait, fact check. Ellis Island Medal of Honor was given to Trump in 1986, but not for racial justice. It said not for racial justice.
Yeah, you got to look at the website. Look at what the website is for, and look who, like I told you, look who he's next with. Matter of fact, all you got to do is Google Trump and black people together, and look how many pictures come up with them.
What we trying to Trump? Hey Siri, show me pictures of Donald Trump and black people.
Not even if you was naming though. You know what I'm saying? Like even because like you said, you can do a pic with somebody and it could be a photo op. But you got to think about it like, bro, Trump was like before he even ran for president. You remember they had like a roast of Donald Trump and him and Snoop Dogg was in there together.
Yeah, I remember that.
You know what I'm saying? Like Trump was deep into the black community.
It's Snoop Dogg, man. I don't like Snoop Dogg. We was talking earlier about Jeezy. You missed it. We was talking about Jeezy and his ex-wife. And they brought up, they wanted to compare, we was talking about good relationships that we've seen, and people were saying that Snoop Dogg's relationship with his wife is so dope and perfect, man. That nigga, man.
Oh, see, there we go again with social media, man. You can't believe what you see on social media with people with a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't care who you are, what image you put. Everybody in a relationship gonna have issues, bro, and that's just the bottom line of it. Relationships in 2023 or in general, it's tough. You know what I'm saying?
Agreed. I agreed. The homie Jamie said, "Can't no president just do for one people. In America, times have changed. White people can't hold us down anymore."
No, they can't. But when they can't hold us down no more. But what they can do is they can get us to hold ourselves down by keep bringing up race issues, keep thinking about somebody holding you down. So if they get you to hold yourself down, you know what I'm saying? They just using reverse psychology, and that's what your girl Tracy doing right now. It's Tracy. Yeah.
Tracy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She completely falling into what they want. They want you to feel like you part of a group of people that's got injustice going. They want you to feel inferior. They want you to feel like, all right, somebody holding you down. As long as they can do that, they use your own power against you. You see what I'm saying? And that's why I tell a lot of black people, like, dude, you gotta elevate your mindset. They don't even gotta enslave you no more if they can keep you to enslave yourself.
She said number 45. And again, this is my Facebook auntie, Tracy White. She's been messing with me for the last 2 months, been very supportive of my situation when it comes to the custody battle. So I want you guys to, approach it with respect. Again, this is about disagreeing and agreeing, but doing with respect. She said number 45 did say he likes unintelligent people, which it shows. I want you to be more detailed with that for me, auntie. Jamie said it's about self-accountability. Racism is over. We generate more wealth than a third of the world. What excuse we have other than ourselves? Yeah, I feel like ourselves have been we've been holding ourselves back for quite some time.
But that's the mental slavery.
Yeah, we like to blame slavery a lot too. The homie Willie Beeman said, facts, Malik is speaking the truth. Well, his name is Malik Shabazz, aka Mr. Spencer. Speak the truth for a reason, goddammit. The homie OG G Code says Trump kicked it with Bishop Don Juan. Y'all killing me with this. So y'all saying Trump one of the guys then, basically.
Trump kind of been that dude. Like I told you, bro, we wasn't throwing Trump name around the rap music and all that other stuff just because Trump was like he was the standard. He was kind of what people wanted to achieve. Rich man in America, you know what I'm saying? He just happened to be white. If Trump was a brother, you know what I'm saying, like he would definitely be everybody household name and everybody who probably would have kicked, like Jay-Z. He would have been basically a Jay-Z type figure. You know what I'm saying?
So but Trump is a white Jay-Z.
to to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? He's just more outspoken. What Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying? Jay-Z kind of quiet in the back and real Illuminati-ish about his stuff. You know what I'm saying?
What I appreciate from my brother Malik, real quick, I want, like, when I keep throwing this word masculine energy out, I want you to know, man, like, even if he's wrong, he ain't being super aggressive about the shit. He been even killed. He's giving his opinion. He still be letting motherfuckers share their opinion. That don't mean he gonna agree with you. Now, masculine energy can be confused as a man being super aggressive or using all his physical ability to try to bully. This man is just being intellectual, you know what I'm saying? Or speaking from an intelligence side and not being all crass and profane about it. That's why I fuck with this brother. Again, we don't necessarily agree about everything, but I tend to learn from him how I can approach certain things and still get my point across. That don't mean vote for Trump, but you get what I'm saying.
No, you shouldn't. Like I tell people, like, you got to be. All I tell is have an open mind. You got to vote where to align with your views and principalities, and that's why I say I lean more towards. I don't really vote in general, but I do lean towards more of a conservative point of view. So you know what I'm saying. Like, if I had to vote, I would definitely vote Republican. And in the essence of things as well, like I tell a lot of people, because I do believe in Christianity, and we say we're a Christian nation, but how could you be a Democrat and vote Democrat and still say you're a Christian, G? It's just like everything that Democrats stand for go against God, you know? So it's kind of to a certain extent just like we can't say we're a Christian nation and still vote Democrat if you believe in morality and different things. Like you said, abortion, you might not see it as murder.
Who created the child support shit? Democrat, Republican? Who created this bullshit called child custody and all this?
I ain't never really look into it, but I guarantee you it's a Democratic program.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into it too. Real quick, I'm gonna go through these comments because I don't want to talk about nasty too much longer, man. I actually want to swivel and change the conversation. So as I read these comments, bro, if you can respond, but make the response quick, you know what I'm saying, or short. And as we get through these comments, you guys, I want you guys to write new comments with the topic, the next topic, what we're going to speak about. So we wrapping up the Nasty T, a.k.a. Donald Trump. We talked about him, you know what I'm saying, his position, what he's going through, et cetera, et cetera. Some of us go with Obama. Some of us like Nasty T. We got some folks that actually like Biden and the shit he doing. The first topic we talked about was Jeezy and his ex-wife. I'm going to read these comments, bro. Everybody else, write another topic y'all want to talk about. We're going to read these comments. Go ahead and give me a response. Auntie Tracy said, how is he a businessman when he has filed for bankruptcy over 5 times and been sued numerous times and going for not paying people his money? I want to answer. Can I answer?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
And I want you to know that I've got love for you, Auntie, since we started this Facebook relationship. But Stevie Wonder can see how he a businessman. The man is still making money. He's still relevant. He's financially secure. I don't necessarily know his pockets, but from my view as a hustler, shit, white people do this all the time, and they're still successful financially. Because you filed bankruptcy don't mean you broke. 50 Cent did it. A couple other black celebrities have done it. I'm gonna let him come in with, but just from my nigga vision say, the nigga is still a businessman, even going bankrupt 5 times and not paying people their money. What you think about that, bro? Make it short and sweet.
But like you just said, that's common sense, G. When you got to protect your assets, you got to do what you got to do. That's a business move. People kind of was mad at him about not paying taxes either. You know what I'm saying? But he lost so much money that he was able to file exemption from that. You know what I'm saying? So you can't be mad at him for using the same system that everybody else used to their advantage. You see what I'm saying? Like he used the system for what it was for.
Use the system.
You're a businessman. He took chances. You got to think about it. That's what made him a businessman. Just because it necessarily didn't work out at the end, but you took that chance. You see what I'm saying? Whereas somebody else who was too scared to do it.
I mean, and we mean that in a respectable way. When we say it's common sense, is like in that manner. For me, I feel like, as far as just even if for somebody's an asshole, he's the weed man. If he moved from quarters to pounds and shit like that, even if he's an asshole, he don't like certain people, he racist. Even if he done lost pounds and been robbed, he's still a businessman, you know. I'm gonna go through these comments. To be honest, most politic debates is one track, which racism, but nobody really looks deeper into the discussion. I agree with that, Willie. G. Cole said I was there. Trump named Sales. Trump daddy was a gangster. We're gonna have to look that up. Do anybody know Trump daddy name? Amanda said I'm not down with DT. That's Nasty T. For anybody who doesn't know, DT is Nasty T. That's all I have to say.
Hey, dang, dude, I ain't know. I'm on my phone. I'm gonna have to, once he logs me off, I'm gonna probably come back in a second. I ain't know my phone was this low.
All right, if you want to log off now real quick, bro, so you can share the live on your page and then come right back. That way,
I bet I'll be back.
Yeah, I can work the crowd. We can share it a little bit.
All right, I'm on. Like I said, I got a few topics too before it get too late. I don't know if any people still up. It's almost 10 here, so I'll be right back though.
We up. We gonna do this for like 1 more hour, man. We got 1 more hour in this. I'm gonna go through these comments. Everybody, man, y'all up. If you up with me, man, put up. UP. If you up with me, let me know. Auntie said he didn't sell shit. They went bankrupt and he owes money to. Yeah, I mean he owe people money. Let's say, bro, say Trump filing for bankruptcy is a part of business. Not every business is a successful business. It's business, point blank. That's why I was going with it. Can't no political party tell me shit. Auntie over there drinking her wine and token, y'all. She already said that I have a mind of my own. I listen to the bees. They say which is effed up. I agree with you on that too. I do listen myself, but I like to hear different people's point of views and what they think they know. Larry, end of the day, it's really not an election. It's a selection. Say it again. I'm going to start over. Boy. That's a word. If that ain't a word, that's a word. End of the day, it's really not an election. It's a selection. Whoever they want in office will be. The last president we had who genuinely cared about the people was JFK, and we know how that ended. Now, let me ask you this, Larry. You weren't born then. So why you say that? And I just want to know your opinion. It's not me questioning you. I just want to know your opinion on why you say that. Because you weren't born in the 60s, nigga. My mama was born the day he was assassinated. So unless you older than I thought, nigga. But Auntie Tracy said, actually, President Obama pushed that check through before he left. That's definitely something we got to ask Malik about. Jamie just put up a question. He said, what is racism? Anybody care to chime in? I'm going to Google it. Hey, Siri, what is racism? Hey, real quick, you guys, don't be afraid to share a lie to get other folks in here, man. Share a lie, put it in groups, put it on the friend page, share it on your page. Racism is discrimination and prejudice towards people based on their race and ethnicity. That didn't. I guess did that. Y'all want me to read that again for y'all? Did that do it for you? Like did that do it? I'm seeing them grades that the doctors are talking. I'm just finna die it all. Motherfuckers be disrespecting me when they talk about you gonna die. No, I'm a dad now though. Barry said Tracy White, Obama also sat down and had a beer with George Zimmerman after he killed Trayvon Martin. Whoa, I didn't know that. Y'all knew that? Let's talk about it. That's definitely finna be a topic. We're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna go ahead and start that. That's something we need to talk about. Tracy White said that motherfucker had people thinking COVID wasn't real while he had it and got vaccinated while thousands of people died listening to him. The COVID shit was tricky, auntie. For a lot of us, again, at the end of the day, I do want to say this, man. We look to our presidents, our leaders. We looked at them to be gods, and we don't. And not saying that it's you, Aunt Tracy, but we looked at them to give us the answers, and they know different than us. So sometimes we got to remember that these folks human, just like us. That's why I said with the I forgot the name, but the 5 young men with the Trump incident with the 5 young men. Trump was a lot younger. We don't know what was going on in his life, where he stood mentally, if he even understood like the way the world works. Was he a loving person? Even now, we don't know that, but he's a human. So I know it's a possibility that he could have made a mistake or the wrong choice or was trying to voice his opinion, thinking that these guys did that. So cut some folks some slack. I do, you know. Jamie said, oh, my bad. Tracy said, I'm talking about now. He still says that we're guilty after they got out. Some people, some people, I don't know if it's enough, but some people will never take accountability for fucking up. Does that make them bad people? That's a good question, right? Right now, my child's mother won't take accountability for any of the things that we're dealing with. I have to be the reason. I'm the reason it's bad. I'm the reason why this is going on. I'm the reason why this. So folks don't know how to take accountability. Does that make them a horrible person? And if it does, then she's a horrible bitch. Jamie said, name one thing that any president did for us. I feel like we read these. Did I read these? I want to get back to this, man. Anybody knew about this, what Larry said? Are we waiting on Malik? It's the halftime. We talking halftime. We talking stats. We talking first half comments and topics. Anybody knew that this occurred? I didn't know. Like I said, I don't be in people's business as much as I probably could be because I be having my own shit going on. Life be life. But to read that, that says a lot about our black president. And Gayla, you knew that President Obama sat down with George Zimmerman and had a beer with him after he killed Trayvon Martin. Wow. Okay, I'm going down these comments, y'all. Preach like I said. The last president that was genuinely for the people was JFK. I was just asking, bro. Come on, don't do me like that, man. I just wanted to know what made you feel like that. Was it because you heard like word of mouth or some elders that spoke about JFK and his campaign and what he did for the black community? I'm just asking. That orange man didn't or hasn't won any awards. Yeah, he won the Rainbow Push Award. Hey Siri, did Donald Trump win the Rainbow Push Award?
Okay, I found this on the web for did Donald Trump win the Rainbow Push Award? Check it out.
Yeah, he did in 1999. Also, President Trump also pardoned the first black heavyweight boxing. I don't know. We might not give Donald Trump enough credit. President Trump and Black America, what the media won't tell you. It is no secret that President Trump has been accused time and time again of being a racist. Examples of his supposed racism have been covered ad nauseum by mainstream media outlets like New York Times, etc., etc., etc. Among the examples that have been cited as evidence of his racism are the lack of racial and ethnic diversity within his administration, his policies on illegal immigration, controversial statements he's made about immigrants who illegally enter the country from Mexico, and his admittedly poor choice of words in describing certain African nations. But do these charges of racism and prejudice hold any merit, especially where Black Americans are concerned? Does the President of the United States of America harbor any particular vitriol? I want to look that word up. And disdain for the Black American citizens he is supposed to be representing? To answer these questions in a fair and honest manner, I will highlight the positive history President Trump has enjoyed with Black America. I'm just going to read a couple of these for the folks that don't know. Let me go down. In 1999, during the Wall Street Project Conference, longtime civil rights activist, founder, president of the Rainbow Push Coalition. I don't really like Jesse Jackson either. I'm gonna be honest with you, Uncle Tom. Even though Uncle Tom's not real, what we thought Uncle Tom to be, yeah, he's one of those, in my opinion. But Jesse Jackson, reflecting on his bid for the presidency, said of President Trump that he created for many people a comfort zone when I ran for the presidency in '84 and '88. And although many others thought it was either laughable or something to avoid, he came to our business meeting here in New York because he has a sense of curious and will risk to make and a will to risk to make things better. President Trump donated office space to Rainbow Push in the Trump building. I don't know about all that though. I'm gonna go and skip through it. In 1992, on the Charlie Rose Show, Donald Trump speaking of the first American mayor of New York City, David Dinkins. I didn't know that. said the following: Dinkins has really done a great job in terms of coming back, and I also think he's a great human being. I think he's a very fine man. He helped me, but he was tough. He was strong. He was very community oriented. He was very much for the people. And more than just paying lip service and making symbolic gestures, Donald Trump generously opened his wallet to make more than a few campaign contributions to prominent African American, Hispanic American, Asian American, and Middle Eastern American political figures, including longtime Harlem Congressman Charles Rangel, Herman Carl McCall, Malcolm A. Smith, etc., etc. In '88, Donald Trump, after the famous bout between Mike Tyson and Michael Spinks, in which he helped to promote and paid a whopping $11 million to host at Atlantic City, had dinner with Jesse Jackson, Don King, Oprah Winfrey, and others. In 1991, Donald Trump refused to join the highly exclusive bath and tennis club right across the street from his private residence, Mar-a-Lago, in Palm Beach, Florida, on the basis that the club did not extend invitations to Black and Jewish Americans. Interesting. We're losing people, but I just wanted to put y'all on a little game about Donald Trump. Y'all might want to do your research. Sorry. All right. Jamie says, nah, JFK won for us. He supported the civil rights movement, but that was the worst thing that ever happened to Black America. I agree. That was another ploy, scripted. Sister Amanda said, I have to say this. I'm from Gary. Now I live in the white area. I see that T Nasty, aka Donald Trump 2024 flags in yards, flags flying off people's trucks, DT rallies, and flags that say F Biden. I think y'all perspective will change. It's different when you actually see all this in your neighborhood out in Gary. I know these flags are not seen or people supporting him. I just think is, in my opinion, I think once you know that you can say what you want, you can post what you want, you can support a certain president and you can verbalize it any way you want, you start understanding why people are saying or riding with flags and say fuck Biden. I get your plight, sister, but at the end of the day, when you're a white person or even a Black successful person, not saying you're not successful, but when you got your shit together and you can worry about, like, when you can literally worry about who's going to be in office because it truly affects you, it affects your job, your kids, and everything like that. And you also know that you can verbalize how you feel publicly, how you want. You do those things. You know, white people tend to verbalize how they feel way more than we do in a manner that don't get them taken to jail. And again, even when we do at times, we get taken to jail. So I get it, but I'm still rocking with Nasty T. I'm rocking with Nasty T. I'm smoking on that Trump. They acknowledge him. He didn't get shit. She said they acknowledge. I want to know if he got the award now. Cause Auntie called y'all out on that shit. She been on y'all motherfucking ass the whole time, and we finna acknowledge her if she got that right. Hey Siri, what award did Donald Trump win from Jesse Jackson? God damn it. No. Hey Siri, what award did Donald Trump win? What the fuck? Why Siri acting slow?
I don't know how to respond to that.
Stop acting slow then. Hey Siri, did Donald Trump win the Rainbow Push Award?
Okay, I found this on the web for Did Donald Trump win the Rainbow Push Award? Check it out.
It don't say it. It don't say that. It don't say that. 1 second. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I like to know shit. If we gonna talk about some shit, I want to know what the fuck. I don't want to. When I walk away from conversations and I go to a new conversation, I use some of the new shit I learned. I don't want to be that nigga saying Donald Trump won the fucking rainbow. He didn't. God damn it. All right, y'all. We gotta start questioning everything Malik say too. Did Donald Trump win the Rainbow Push Award? Question mark. God damn. Hey, again, while I'm at it, man, I'm Worthy to Surf Ninja 219 by way of Gary, Indiana. It's a pop-up podcast. I randomly do pop-up podcasts. On Wednesday, we do Church in the Wild. Most times I have a panel. Some people have got in tune with me for my little viral situation dealing with my kid's mother. But in between then, I've been expressing myself through fashion, art, and music for a whole while now. I'm a whole wave. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, here you go. What are some all right, some of Donald Trump's awards honorary revoked. He got the Doctors of Business Administration conferred that was revoked in 2015. Lay University Doctors of Laws, it was revoked in 2021. Wagner College Doctor of Humane Letters. I don't know what are these? What type of awards are these? This gonna be one of them good conversations when we really had that, right? Let me go to these other comments. I've read that one already. Snoop messed around on his wife. Yeah, that's why I don't really like Snoop. Not just because he messed around with his wife, but he was involved in a lot of shit with the Tupac shit, whole bunch of shit up until, you know what I'm saying? But you got to watch some of his interviews. You can tell that it bothers him and he had some type of part in them situations. You see now, no real blacks fucking with him. Well, no, it didn't say that, auntie. I was just able to verify he didn't win that rainbow thing. It do show that few blacks fucking with him. You know, he did get it said he got the heavyweight champion pardon. I know he got Kodak, you know, the little kids, them little whippersnapper, they like that nigga. So you know they like that. Larry commented, this was at 10:38. Let me see how far behind I am. What time is it? Yeah, I'm behind. I'm behind like a motherfucker in these comments. Amanda, I'm from Gary and I live in a white neighborhood in Iowa. It's less than 2% of black people in the town I live in. I've seen signs as well, but people are going to promote what they like. It's like how people take pride in their favorite sports team or even their sexuality now. You know, we could take it one further beyond the presidential election or who they want to vote for. People are promoting their sexuality publicly like that. You know, you can compare the F Biden to the we're going to eat your kids, or we're going to do this, or just sexual posters, or even they try to say little quotes and shit and it's sexual and think that people are dumb. So, I mean, it works hand in hand. Willie Beeman said, see, I said Snoop and his wife was an example of a real couple, not perfect. They have issues, but they love is genuine. All right, bro, I fucks with that comment. But see, you had to be more detailed with your response, right? So said, maybe so. I don't like seeing those Confederate flags and DT flags. It's not cool. Well, imagine being around a white man who say sand nigger to you, but he not calling you a nigga. Well, he not even saying nigga, but he's saying nigga. And he's saying sand nigga because he's talking about the gas station man. You know what I'm saying? So some people be racist and don't even know it, can't help it. The term ism has no solution. Terrorism, racism, sexism, etc. Politicians use ism to control the narrative. Be careful. Public. Wait, you don't vote? Who said they don't vote, sis? I'm going through all these comments. Who said they don't vote? Hey, bro jumped off the screen quick as hell. He must have. Hey, real quick, bro, before you pop back up, make sure you go to Facebook, Shut Alive, man. Make sure you put a dope title. Let them know we chopping it up on some grown folk shit. We open up the lines of communication. We agreeing and disagreeing, but doing it in a respectable manner. I'm your boy Worthy, Surf Ninja 219, by way of Gary, Indiana. I express myself through fashion, art, and music. I'm going through some shit. I haven't really spoke about it, but I'm going through a custody battle at the moment. I can't afford a lawyer, but I do have a GoFundMe Cash App. I got my Shopify. I also got my music download so you can stream. I'm not no handout shit. I work every resource known, WERK. That's me promoting me, my brand, my business. If you want to sow a seed, you can do a financial seed. If you can't do that, you can sow a seed by sharing, commenting, helping the algorithms juke. Just please don't be one of those folks talking about you got me on payday, or one of them folks saying, hey, I'm gonna send you and I'm gonna send your son something, and you don't do it. I don't really need it. I could use it, but you telling me it's not gonna benefit me. It actually fucks with my mental. It doesn't motivate me or inspire me. But I appreciate all the folks who've been giving words of encouragement, spelled WERDS, words being words everyone really do say. I got an acronym for everything, but words that everyone really don't say. which is positive words. It's not often that folks have positive things to say. They're not pushing you to be the best of you. You know, people love to tear folks down, but as far as to build me up shit, they're not doing it. It's 2023. That's what my pop-up podcasts are about. It's about us having a great time, about us laughing, but learning from each other, getting valuable information. That doesn't mean you agree with it. But again, let this be an example. Auntie Tracy, you know, her and Malik going back and forth, but she may hear something that she can use later on in life. Once she find out it may be the truth or it's a lie, she can still use it in the conversation. So that's what it's for. The homie just popped back up, man. He got on the woman beater with the masculine male energy. So I'm finna bring Mr. Malik Spencer back on. You guys shut a lie. Malik, when you pop up, we're going to go through the comments real quick, and then we're going to figure out what we want to spend. If we want to spend back on Nasty T or we want to go somewhere else with it. There you go, Mr. No Jelly Bagging, y'all.
What up, man?
I'm going to go through some of these comments. Everybody, make sure you share real quick, man. We've been on between 8 and 10 people. And I had like 3 people on YouTube. I'd love to get it at 20 or so. So if y'all could share it, put it in the groups, that'd be dope. All right, bro, we finna go through these comments. If we see it's something that we need to respond to, then we'll respond, but we're going to make it short and sweet. I like to get to the end of the comments and figure out a new topic for our last hour. All right, so I know Jamie said Lyndon Johnson created. I'm muting your mic for a second because you loud over there. Say, Jamie said Lyndon Johnson created the welfare system. That's correct, but they stole that from the Black Panther Party. Racism is not over. Do y'all, Auntie said, racism is not over. Do y'all see all these cops killing Black people even more? And how are these Kens and Karens jumping on Black faces while yelling, I feel I'm in danger, when they're effing with us? Yeah, racism is never going to die. I don't think that's really what Jamie meant. But Jamie, if you don't mind chiming in real quick, bro, when you said racism doesn't exist or is over, you mind writing that comment to help explain a little more in detail? G-Code, G-Man said New World Order. I do believe it's coming. I was reading somewhere they say the higher-ups are planning to go to Maui once they fix that, or Hawaii, whatever. That could be the case, but most of us never know because we don't read past social media or internet, Facebook, shit like that. Amanda said, I don't think he's rich as he says he is. When we're talking about Nasty T, right, Amanda? Africa, United States of Africa. What about the United States of Africa, G-Code? Chime in more. Willie Beeman said, true, that's why I said they had issues, but they wasn't no couple made up by the industry. Oh, he's talking about Snoop Dogg and his wife. All BT did was use tax law. Okay, I missed that. Said all that. That's my point. Do you know how many he has scammed? That's why he filed. Up. Hey, I appreciate you, bro. I gotta send you a package, man. Look, man, I need y'all when we do certain things. I need y'all to go ahead and tap in. When I say like write this, it's a reason, because that's how we get other people to join the live. When certain people, when we type stuff at the same time and make the algorithms move, and get other people in here. I appreciate you. Racism is a system. I agree with you. I agree. No color. G-Code, G-Man said no color. Willie Beeman said Black people killing other Black people is a form of racism. Why you say that, bro? Chime in. Be more detailed. Tracy said that's an effing lie. Which part, Auntie? I'm almost to the bottom of the comments. We've got Amanda said he did. DT is Nasty T, y'all. Nasty T. He did have the COVID and couldn't breathe when he was out. Oh yeah, he definitely had that COVID. He was fucked up. But again, he the president. He ain't the ruler of the world. Y'all gotta know he just another puppet. Like, he's just another puppet. Jamie Smith said, no, he had a beer with the guy that broke into the White House. All right, so did he have a beer with the guy that shot Trayvon Martin, or the beer with the nigga that broke into the White House? I need to know. I wasn't fond of Obama. And then hearing all this shit about Obama being gay and smoking crack and limousine, he's sitting right with me. I know they be lying on people and shit, but I seen the interview. That nigga like he sucked some Obama dick. I'm gonna be honest. That white man was talking. It's like he done this before. Like, oh, I went to touch his pants and unzip it. He didn't stop it. It's like he did it before.
You know what? I never even seen that interview. I'm like, man, I ain't even trying to really get into all of that. That was wild though, but I wouldn't doubt it. You know what I'm saying? Especially the way he pushed that one agenda.
Google lies. I agree with you, Amanda. Google, the internet lies. Period. I say a hard reset. This is one thing me and Malik agree on. Flood it now.
It ain't no what. You can't stop it though, because the forces that be, you know what I'm saying, they got a chokehold on society, man. You can't undo what they've been doing this for what, years now, dude. And when I go back and look at it in retrospect, like a lot of this stuff that what we seeing right now was happening in the 60s, the 70s. They were just planting the seeds for it, but now the seeds like fully grown. And I don't stop it. I think the momentum just too much. So you need a hard reset. If the world gonna change, it's gotta be with a hard reset. But that's what the evil elite finna do. They gonna hit us with a hard reset, you know what I'm saying? Because they trying to put, like somebody just said, they new world order. So
Trump has his net worth online as $1 billion, 2.5 billion. Y'all believe that? I don't necessarily believe it. It could be under, it could be over. From what I've seen in the past, the whole net worth don't mean shit. Net worth is just a whole nother way to make you look at these lists and compare them to be more financially fit than you. And they could be.
If he worth 2.5 or he worth 1 billion, like he still, you know what I'm saying? Like he rich. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why we counting his pockets like that. I don't know what that proves, but you know what I'm saying? Like, he's rich. It's been calculated. He's a billionaire before.
I agree with this comment right here. Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton, etc. are all race hustlers. I agree.
That's how they make their living, though. Al Sharpton, you know what I'm saying? Like, he came to fortune and fame off of being racist and race issues. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what kind of make him relevant to a certain extent.
He said exactly. That's why I don't believe he is rich as he say he is. Why does he go so far to prove it? Well, when you say he goes so far to prove how rich he is, give me an example of how far he's going. Like, I be in their business, but not so much. I be knowing certain stuff. So what has he done to, like? Is he out like clout chasing and wearing jewelry, or what was he doing in the club throwing money? Because people do that.
That's only what Negroes do, man.
He makes money off his uneducated people, which he says he loves. That's why he loves Mexicans, though. He don't publicly say he loves them, but I know Donald Trump loves the fuck out of the Spanish. And while I'm at it, I'm not racist either. At least I don't think I am. But I have a hard fucking time shopping with my Hispanic counterparts. It's like I don't know what the fuck is their problem with, like, their personal space. You like being at Walmart and shit. They be walking right shoulder to shoulder with you. They motherfucker around get to putting food in my damn cart and shit. Like, anybody else deal with that? And at home in Indiana, is it starting to be a lot of Spanish community, or is it what is it? Because here is little Mexico.
And who fault is that though? You know what I'm saying? Like, who just opened up the borders within the last? You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's why a lot of people have, and people don't understand that, why they think it's just no harm to it. Like, they come in, they stealing jobs. So, you know what I'm saying? That hurts your economy when you got illegal people coming over here taking jobs, doing different things, using your resources. So it's gonna catch up. People gonna see that voting Democrat ain't always the smart thing.
Hey, this part right here, y'all, not just for Donald Trump though, not for Nasty T. Question everything people say and do. Don't mean that they doing something bad, but you just gotta, sometimes you gotta, eyes gotta be that third one, not just these, this one. Open that motherfucker. He ain't one of us. But we like to invite him to the pulpit from time to time, because Mr. Spencer be talking his shit. But the whole EYE thing, he don't get it. He don't follow his.
No, I get it, but like I told you, I think it's, you gotta, because even biblically it talk about, you know what I'm saying, understanding and the eyes of your soul being open, you know what I'm saying. But I think that's not the plan, that's part of the plan. Like astrology, like people who worship astrology. Astrology is biblical, but it's not to be worshipped. You know what I'm saying? So I understand, like everybody knows that your eye of understanding is to a certain extent enlightenment, but it's not the thing to be worshipped, if that makes any sense.
I get it. I don't think anything is to be worship. Not loving somebody, not a job, not even just working out. Like it should be an even kill. It should be a balance. So I agree with you. Jamie Smith said, "I'm a proud Black American male. I'm a leader, a father, etc. The day that white people holding us back is over. The self-accountability and self-preservation is first. Be great leaders in your home and community, and God things will follow. And good things."
That's what I completely agree with. And that's the only thing we've been pushing, man. The people who want to still focus on racism, or like the Democrats who keep pushing this race agenda, that's because they want people to be enslaved. They want you to kind of, like we said before, use your own mental capabilities to kind of give yourself over to a form of slavery. If you outgrow that mindset, you will see the world completely different. You will see that only person holding you back right now is yourself. And that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? Our people, sometimes we get into this victim mentality and we start feeling sorry for ourselves or start feeling inferior. And that's falling into their trap. That's exactly what they want from us.
G Code asked the question, how does everybody feel about the African nations coming together?
Hey man, I'm almost to a point where I think it's time to leave America. You keep saying that hard reset. I think America's gonna be judged, bro. You know what I'm saying? I think America falling. We dabbling in some weird wickedness, Babylon type stuff, where every Babylon culture or every world power, eventually they have to come to a fall. And we seeing a lot of stuff. Our economy getting weak. You know what I'm saying? Our people getting weak. Our men is weak. We seeing all the signs leading up to the fall of a nation. And now Africa they enrolled in BRICS and they finna drop the dollar and all that kind of stuff. And they offering an opportunity for Black people to come back to certain African countries.
I seen that. I might be having to take a trip.
I've been thinking about it hard because I'm just like, man, right now it just seems like, all right.
Can I be mixed and go? Like,
no, they if you got any, I know Ghana was one of them, Uganda, and I think South Africa as well. I'm completely considering it, man. I want to go to one of the ones where they ain't Americanized yet, though. Certain African countries have been Americanized, but some of them ain't. Like that one, I think it's Uganda, when that president got on there like, hey, you ain't gonna come over here with all that gay stuff. You know what I'm saying?
No, he ain't for none of that.
He ain't playing none of it. It's like a crime over there.
No, none of that yak. None of that yak.
Exactly. And but you see what I'm saying? When you open your country to those spiritual forces, you allow demons in to try to take over. That's what America is right now. We seeing it.
To throw everything in like one bowl, one mix of different cereals and milks, like politics, the whole alien, you got what Mexico did, the alien thing.
The world ended, man. We ain't never seen no weird stuff like this before, bro.
That's why I was finna go with it. That's why I gotta question everything from the president to baby mama. Like if now they bringing aliens out, the world of worlds is coming. Again, we was growing up, you couldn't be gay publicly. Not that there's something wrong with it, but now it's just over the top. It's
being pushed, because that's what I tell people, man, and that's what I was talking about with the whole social media thing. Like, bro, we able to reach more people with more influences than we ever have before. Because before this, even think about it in the 90s, we ain't have cell phones on us all the time to talk to people. We only talk to people that was in our community. So usually when a community was bad, yeah, it spread it to that community. But if you lived outside of that community, you might not have been influenced by that stuff. But now with social media, you got the capabilities to spread a message or energy everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Ask Siri how many people T Nasty done scam.
Yeah, man, people get scammed all the time, man. We, like I told you, ask how many Biden.
Hold on, did you do the Swaza board? Come on now, Auntie.
It didn't even, and that wasn't even a scam. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember back when we was doing that stuff be popping up on my timeline, dude. And I hate that era with a passion now, because I'm just like, man, our people, if they really, because like Africans do them little boards, Chinese people.
They really
do. And they make money off of it. But our people, for one, I would never do it again with our people, because our people don't value $1. You see what I'm saying? Like and for one, a lot of people ain't got money.
Hey, Jamie, that part. Look, this is one of the methods that I'm using in my court case right now. Sometimes you got to play the fool to fool the fool that think they fooling you. That's just from every aspect. Again, Trump ain't a god, he's human. If that's my opinion. So again, you would like to play it for yourself at the end of the day. I mean, I love everybody, but I'm starting to learn on a daily that loving everybody ain't what God loves. Because I ain't supposed to be going through all this shit, and I'm so nice of a person and just being so respectful and using my moral compass and shit. Like them sinuses is fucking bro up. Y'all see how he over there laid?
Dude, I swear to God, dude, it's been tearing me up all day. I've been taking all kind of medicine, goodies, energy drinks, but I'm like,
again, let me tell you what you're doing wrong. You're eating too much processed food. You need to get the real fruits and real vegetables. They don't
even sell real fruits and vegetables in America unless you're growing it yourself now. And that's another thing. Everything in process in America, even when you go to Whole Foods, bro. These people are diabolical.
You got to go to the farmer's market. You got to go to the farmer's market. In fact, you know that member of the panel that I introduced you to, that would have been the perfect right there. Again, all these connections that we build, and this is why. So I want to shout out to Miss P, who is also, in fact, I want to shout out Miss P and BK. BK Bling, she does the custom press-on nails. She'll be back this week. Miss P, she's a part of the agriculture department. If you don't know what the agriculture word is, it's farming. So at home, she's like one of the top Northwest Indiana farmers. If you guys are looking for real fruits, real seeds, and you're in the Midwest, reach out, inbox me. I can get you in contact with her. I was telling bro, like, again, we have connections to get these things. I'm out here getting the real seeded watermelons, the real seeded grapes. Today I had fun teaching my son how to eat grapes. Seeds in them. It's like these kids don't even know that fruit's supposed to have seeds in them. So, bro, get you some stuff with the real fruit.
Yeah, and that's what I'm telling you. Like eating better and all that kind of stuff would make more sense if you had the resources to do it and it was just openly available. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I tell people too, because even with the working out stuff, it's all about eating right and balance and everything. But sometimes certain things, it's like even with these sinuses, it's just unfortunately genetics. A lot of it is what we eat. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's what you have access to. So if you just have access, because we live in a food desert. You know what I'm saying? Where we don't really have available like real grocery stores, like you said, farmer markets, slim. You gotta go look for that stuff. So when it comes about accessibility and just being able to reach out and get something quick, you gonna do what's available. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to go find a farmer's market on the go when you hungry to eat a seeded watermelon ain't always able.
You gotta change. You gotta make it make sense. Me, I go and grocery shop that night. We go buy fruits by the bulk, like spend about $50 and enough fruits to make it through the week.
Right.
$100, $200, you can have enough fruits to make it to about 2-3 weeks.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like in a real world, unlike the one we live in, farming was the way back in our grandparents' day. They farmed their food. You know what I'm saying? That's why they was living a lot longer. That's why they wasn't getting that sick. A lot of them farmed. They had raised their own animals, their own everything. Now the government got such a chokehold on us where, you know what I'm saying, like they'll put a tax on you. You can't have a farm or you can't have just grow stuff like you wanted to now.
We allowed them to do a lot of this shit.
Oh yeah, and that's what I'm saying. That's what happened when you take away the strong man. The man is the one who's supposed to protect and provide, and when you get rid of the strong man, you're able to take over a society, and that's what they did. You know what I'm saying?
That's fucking crazy. Auntie, I want you to be more direct. That's the problem when black people tell our truth. It's a problem. Give me an example. I mean, I've seen it plenty of times, but you on the head with that one. But even with that being said, how do we change that? How do we make that not a problem? Like for me, when I went live and I spoke about the situation, with my baby mother, it's a problem. It ain't just a problem with black people. It's a problem when black men speak up publicly and we.
But that's
like.
I think that's another thing too. Everybody's truth ain't the same though. You know what I'm saying? Like what is truth? My truth might not be the same as somebody else's truth. You know what I'm saying? Truth is perspective. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of the truth is what you believe in to a certain extent. And that's where the problem will lie at, because everybody's not gonna believe the same. So what's
No, the truth is the truth, nigga.
But it's a universal truth. When we talk about our truth right now, it's a universal truth, which is God got it established, and then it's my individual truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I view the world as black people as oppressed, that's my truth. If I view the world as black people as overcomers, that's my truth. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's just a matter of how.
That can't be a truth. How can?
But that could be a truth, though. That's the truth of your life. That's your reality.
No, truth got to be backed up by facts and numbers most times, right?
Not necessarily. Like I told you, the truth is what you come to experience. If you experience certain,
what y'all think? Y'all, you go ahead and keep going, bro. But what y'all think? What's the truth? Like,
it's a universal truth for sure. But that's what I'm saying. That's usually backed by the Most High. Anything outside of that is opinionated truth.
I think. Hey, real quick, Auntie Tracy. I think though Nasty T be doing like shit that Charles White do. He say certain shit because he knows it's gonna bother folks. He
ain't say all of them was racist either, though, bro. And that's where people be getting self misconstrued. He said a lot of
wild shit, bro.
He do, and that's what I'm trying to say. But that's a lot of it is truth mixed into it. But it's like you said, it's shock value. When he was talking about illegal immigrants, people coming to America illegal is not the best of people. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. Like, if you want to come American, come the legal way. It's routes to do that. So the people who coming over there at that time, they was raping people, they was killing people, they was part of them drug cartels, and everything. So what he supposed to do? Just lie about that and make it seem like, okay, we just getting a bunch of people who are good people.
Well, I mean, I feel like these people need places, but Tracy, I'm gonna be honest. I do. A part of me doesn't agree with allowing them over here when we had to do so much. Not allowing them over here in the sense of, well, they shouldn't be welcome. But if they coming over here illegally and they getting jobs and they able to take care of their families and they got all these homes and they, what about us? Wow.
Dude, it ain't no other country in the world that just gonna allow people to come over there and take their resources. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how if you want to infiltrate a country or take over that country, then all the borders would be open, and there wouldn't be no such thing as borders in general.
Hey, so the homie just dropped some jewels for you, and I think you might want to take he be talking about no jelly backer, so he might not go for this G code, but bro, get you some onion, lemon, and honey, and boil it, and then
and drink it.
No, don't drink it. I'm thinking he's saying kind of do over and let your sinuses, let it go up your nose. The smoke, the steam. He may be saying drink it though. What are you saying? Drink it. Go ahead, chime in, G Code. Anybody else got any remedies for the homie? Like I said, bro, my allergies and sinuses was real bad prior to me changing my diet. But I was explaining to wifey in the last year or so, I don't have allergies. I don't have sinus infections or nothing no more.
No, it's all of it. Like the old buddy was talking about, Dr. CB, to a certain extent, it's the mucus and the stuff that we eat in our food. You know what I'm saying? Like, we get that. I understand it.
Tracy said there's nothing pushed. If you don't like it, move on. Okay, talk about those white men raping black men and slavery while they're wild. I mean, I get that, but slavery.
Bro, we not in slavery no more.
Slavery was raping black men.
Slavery was a whole generation. Like, I don't think we don't even have anybody, you know what I'm saying, that was like, slavery is not our fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, we got to acknowledge that slavery happened and we can learn from slavery, but to keep harping on slavery is just going to keep making us slavery minded. It's time we got to not necessarily move past it, but we got to move past it.
The slavery part, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
get over it. In order to get over it, we got to get over it.
You got to get over it, man. And like, it happened. It was tragic, but to a certain extent, talking about white men raping men in slavery, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just outlandish to a certain extent. It was just like
buck breaking, right? Buck breaking.
Yeah, it happened. Like, we get it, and you know what I'm saying. But now it's about, okay, where do you, like you said, where do you go from here? How do you empower black people to be like, all right, you know what, we happened, but we not inferior no more. That we can do what we want to. We can be president if we want to. We can be millionaires if we want to. We can start businesses if we want to. Let's talk about that kind of stuff. Like, why are we going to still talk about white men raping black men? you know what I'm saying, and slavery.
I get what Tracy's saying. I get what she's saying, but I don't think
No, it happened, and I understand it, but you just got to a certain extent, you got to learn to let it go. It ain't profitable right now. You know, when you even watch movies like that, when they try to every February when they give us Black History Month to remind us that we were slaves and to get us emotionally riled up, you don't feel good when you watch those movies when black people getting beat and black people, you know what I'm saying? Like, so if that's put you in a lower energy, you already know it's for a purpose. It's to put you in a lower energy. It's to put you into your feelings, and it's to keep on that division going. So it's just like, I agree with a lot of people. Like, we don't need no Black History Month, man. That stuff is just to keep reminding you that you are, even like the people, the Jews and all this kind of stuff, they don't have movies that keep showing them over and over about the Holocaust, or they, you know what I'm saying, or they talk about the Holocaust, or they go, now the
Jews ain't going to watch it. The Jews ain't packed
up. No,
exactly.
Exactly. We watching that stuff, you know what I'm saying? And it seems like we love oppression. Or something like we get a rise out of it. Like every year is at least 2 or 3 black movies that show us about racism or about slavery or about, you know what I'm saying, stuff that's gonna get you emotionally challenged and it make you kind of hate the people that you in this country with. That okay, we here now to a certain extent. If you don't like America, it's nothing holding you back from leaving America. And you will be insane.
Popping off and on.
That's me.
Yeah.
It could. Yeah, I don't know what happened, bro.
It seemed like it don't go for too long, but
hey, but that's my question. Like, if Tracy, like, I think you said, like, if she really don't agree with what's going on in America, like, my question to her is like, why would you stay here? Like, it's literally nothing keeping you here at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Auntie, I want you to make sure that you tap in with this is what usually goes on before the baby mama drama occurred. These were the pop-up podcasts that we had. It was 4 or 5 of us talking at a time. We were having conversation of this magnitude just to get understanding. Because that don't mean that you ain't right. Because I guess this the whole universal truth part that he be talking about. You know, it's your truth, Tracy, it's his truth, and then it's the real life truth. But it allows us to get an understanding of where you coming from or why you feel the way you do. And I just like to understand my folks because I ain't against you at the end of the day. I'm against the rest of these people, the outside world.
No, dude, I'm completely against American society. And like I said, I'm honestly really, really looking into it. Like, dude, I might honestly just think about getting up out of here one day, man. Because I'm just like, dude, our whole system is just weird right now. And I just don't agree with a lot of it. So I'm just like, if I can find a place that really, because like you said, overseas, a lot of them places do still have like farmers market. They grow their own food. They doing a lot of stuff that we don't do over here. And it's just simple lifestyles. You see what I'm saying?
We need to go ahead and look that up, bro. We need to go
ahead and look at the design. I think we completely need to. I'm gonna shoot some ideas with that too, man. And I think we honestly need to start a movement, bro. Because I told if the world gonna change, it's got to start with men. Even though I know we talking about a hard reset, and I think right now the whole thing is separating. I think you got to kind of draw the line. You got to draw a hard line with like the people you deal with, the people who, you know what I'm saying? And we seeing it more because we seeing a lot of more demonic activity popping up where it's just like, bro, we've never seen this kind of stuff before. So it's kind of like, all right, the stuff that you got to draw the line where either I'm on this side of it or I'm on that side. And I honestly think that's the movement that's going to have to start right now where it's like, all right, dealing with certain kind of women. If you know this kind of woman is not the kind of person, don't even entertain it. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with certain kind of friends, even family, you know what I'm saying? And that's what people got to realize. Your family, just because y'all blood, even in the Bible when Jesus was like, hey, my family is the people who believe, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to have to realize, like, everybody who your blood, not necessarily your family. You know what I'm saying? This is all about finding your tribe right now. So
Auntie said she stayed here because of her ancestors built this motherfucker. How about you take your ass to Europe?
Why would I go to Europe though?
Bro said he going to Africa, Ghana or something.
I'm up out of here, man. And that's my whole thing. It's just like
it's safe to say we back. It's safe to say we back. Not to cut you off, but it's safe to say we back. And Wednesday we're gonna have church in a while. I don't know if bro gonna be here, but we having church this Wednesday.
I work Wednesday. I'm on night, so like I said, I might pop in and see what you're talking about. But yeah, I'm on I'll be at work Wednesday. But yeah, we definitely gotta, you know what I'm saying? And I told you, like I said, because I want to start it, it's gonna be ministry of masculinity. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing what I tell people all the time because I hear that a lot too. Like one of my homegirls, she was like, to be an alpha male, you ain't really got to go around telling people you're an alpha male and all that kind of stuff, which I wholeheartedly agree in. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that.
And that's what I agree. And I told him, like, dude, I completely agree with that. But at the same time, when you got a society pushing femininity on men, you got to kind of express certain things now that you didn't have to do before. Being an alpha male when men was alpha was just recognized. You know what I'm saying? But now when they're trying to blur the lines and they're putting all these men in front of you wearing purses and all this other kind of stuff, and they try to make it seem like that's masculinity, you gotta kind of draw the line like, no, this is something totally different. So now when you call yourself an alpha, it's because it's for a purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not just out here to proclaim something. It's because we fighting a war, and people don't even realize that it's a war on masculinity. And at the same time, it's about men kind of doing stuff that's outside of our norms. Alpha men never really ran in packs. You know what I'm saying? It's like a lion because a lot of times
you really run by yourself. You can get
you run by yourself because you know what I'm saying. Like, yeah, you ain't really want a lot of people in your space because that's your space, that's your territory. But now it's like at the point now where you got to get a bunch of men together that, you know what I'm saying, that kind of agree with you, that's kind of on the same thing as you, because now we got to fight back. It seems like they doing, like, bro, I told people before, like, these people going to these schools and men in wigs and makeup on going to schools reading your kids. You know what I'm saying? When you had a society of masculine men, that would have never went on.
You wouldn't even be able to come into the school.
And nowhere near the school. And now it's just like, all right, they watered down.
Not because of hate, just simply because you really about that situation in Canada, right?
No, it's over here too. It's in America.
But have you seen the news? I mean, you seen like when they was interviewing the kids and what the kids were saying?
No, I didn't see it.
You got to see it. So it's one white guy in Canada that did it, and his titties so big they like this or whatever. Then his areolas or whatever, and the kids was like, man, you could see his areolas popping through his shirt.
Oh, at that school, that one, he was doing it as a joke or something like that.
No, that's how he really is. He's the wood shop teacher.
I'm saying that. I think what people got that misconstrued was he was doing that because he was trying to make a point. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to make a point that, okay, I can come to school dressed like this and nobody say anything. But it was, yeah, if you read the backstory of that, it was all done out of, like, he was kind of rebelling against that kind of movement. But he was making fun of it at the same time.
Was he a trans person?
No, he not. He did that on purpose because he was like, all right, you allow me to come to school like this. I think it was something about the dress code or.
You gotta send me that, bro. You got to get that part. We need to start setting these conversations and making sure I got a little footage so I can show these folks.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, because I've seen that too because he was on Tucker Carlson one time too because Tucker Carlson did and thought the same thing. Like, we thought it was just like a trans person or something, but no, he was doing that to be like facetious and kind of go against the grain of society of what's going on over there in Canada right now.
If I could move to Africa, it's not all treacherous like they show on TV. There are very beautiful parts of the land. Plus, I want to see the land of my ancestors. I think they do that all on purpose, though, bro. They want you to believe this and that. Again, the news, what they post, they want you to believe exactly what they want you to believe.
Oh yeah, no, and that's what I'm saying.
Aliens.
I don't know, bro. Like I said, that's what I've been looking into it tough, man. Because I keep telling people I think America finna be judged, man. I think they're gonna hit this place with like diseases. I think the dollar gonna collapse, and that's gonna collapse us from within. I think we're gonna see a lot of chaos. I don't know. I tell people I use an analogy before, bro. We from the hood, you know what I'm saying?
Mind control, yeah.
Oh yeah, big time. You know what I'm saying? We from the hood. And I know you grew up in over there in the West Side area. But think about it. We knew a lot of people who got killed, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know people firsthand that I grew up with, and you start seeing certain habits and trends with them. You know what I'm saying? Right before they got killed, it ain't never happened just like out the blue. Like, all right, they had killed. You start seeing certain things where you were like, man, he's going down the wrong path. If he keep going down this path, something's gonna happen to him.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? They get a warning, like they might go to jail or something, or they get another one, and they just keep doing crazy stuff. And sure enough, like they end up getting killed. And it's like America right now is that hood nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like we keep doing stuff. We seeing warnings. We like, man, America got some bad, rough stuff going on. We got some weird stuff going on, and it just keep boiling up, and it's just like it has to come to an end. It's got to get. That's just a universal law. You know, when we talk about universal truth, it's a truth that when you have a group of people, anything, body just constantly going down the wrong path, something has to, at that path, got to come to an end somewhere. You see what I'm saying? In our society, we've been going down this wrong path for a while now, and we've seen it. Like, even with the COVID thing came up, no country got hit worse than America. You know what I'm saying? We lost the most people, and we have to. You see what I'm saying? Like, we
always get hit the worst, but we supposed to be the strongest country.
But that's what we're saying. We're showing our weaknesses, and it's coming to the point where we seeing this BRIC stuff rise up with China, Russia, Africa, India, and all these other nations. They kind of coming together right now, and that dollar, once that dollar drop, bro,
she getting your ass. She tear your ass up, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm sorry.
What you talking about?
She say, I knew he be watching the white folk shows talking about some Tucker C.
But she gotta watch. She watched white people shows talking about CNN stuff. Like all our talking points came from CNN. Okay, either if it's not white people, it's gay people. Like the one black dude to be on CNN that they just fired.
Agreed with you, Amanda. Just seeing all the Cash App fall and all shit like that. Now that you said that do make sense. We got to get ready. We got to really get all your money out the bank, to be quite honest.
Oh no, that's coming, dude. That's in our lifetime. We finna see the fall of the dollar. You know what I'm saying? And when that dollar fall, it's gonna turn us into like a civilization against each other. And I think that's what they want. Yeah, Don Lemon. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, I don't know, man. America's best days are behind us, bro. Unless something changed drastically. Like I said, a movement rise up.
That's the only way Superman comes.
But that's what I'm saying. Think about it. That's what I'm saying. Like either a strong movement of men can rise up and can change it, or a strong movement of men can rise up and get this place judged. And that's what it's gonna have to take, because you can't have a judgment until you have the word of truth go out there. You see what I'm saying? And that's what might need to happen. So men need to come together right now. Either we're gonna change the world and that's where we live, or we're gonna get this place judged. And sometimes judgment not a bad thing. Judgment sometimes get people on the right track. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you need a whooping. That whooping.
Go ahead. Go finish your statement, bro.
Oh no, I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Discipline. Sometimes discipline is good for a child. Sometimes they associate not doing something with that pain that they felt, and that's what it's gonna get with America. You know what I'm saying? We might need that whooping right now.
So I need to keep my dollars. That's what y'all telling me. I need to keep my dollars, my single dollar bills. Because they're gonna be $50 in Africa.
Oh no, they're gonna be your dollar not even gonna be worth $1 in Africa. It's gonna take 50 American dollars to be $1. He's saying.
What?
Yeah, that's what people ain't paying attention to that, man.
Is that what you saying, Chico? Man, they said they raised all the prices so they can make profit. Then the economy, America, will collapse. It sounds about right. I was looking, bleach is about $8. Cereal is $6 a box. Shit, even a dollar tissue is now $2. The dollar store ain't even $1 no more. Everything's $1 a quarter, $1.75.
Right. They slow processing it. What they said, like they slowly cooking the frog. They slowly raising the temperature, but eventually it's gonna boil over, man.
Well, we gotta prepare, man, and that's why we. All jokes aside, again, I know we weren't agreeing with everything, but this is why we come together. We verbalize, we communicate. You tell me what you know, I tell you what I don't know, vice versa, whatever. We just sharing this valuable information because when it hit, it's gonna hit.
It's gonna hit hard, but that's what I told you first, though. I think a movement has to happen. You can't judge a land, like even biblical, in most religions, before judgment comes, you gotta have a warning. What they say is warning before destruction. So you gotta have people that kind of stand up and kind of put together a warning for America. Like, hey, look, man, either we gonna get on the right path or we not.
Auntie say, nah, you got her fucked up. She say she watched Roland Martin, TY2.
Exactly, Roland Martin.
can judge for myself and have my own mind. Who is Roland Martin? Some of these people I haven't quite heard of. Again, I'm not.
Roland Martin is still, he kind of another like Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton. He a race beta for the most part. He a Democrat puppet, CNN mogul.
What you mean, G Code, when you say the robots are at the football games? And
you ain't see that?
No.
That's part of a movie. It's a movie that they did, so it was a publicity stunt for the movie. But yeah, they had like AI.
Man, publicity stunt. They just sliding that shit in on us.
They're doing everything. Like, bro, that's what I keep trying to tell people, man. They don't understand where this world is going, bro. Like, people not paying attention to the signs. This new world that we finna enter, that they trying to put in, it's finna be crazy, man.
I'm scared.
But and see, that's the thing too that a lot of people don't know, because the evil elite, they kind of diabolical with their plan. They don't want a lot of people to go into this next world. You can't control a lot of people. So right now the world is overpopulated. You got over 4 billion, 8 billion people in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, to get the control that they need, they got to get rid of a lot of people. And so that's why I kind of tell people too, the main thing about right now is, like, for one, being watchful, but your soul got to be right too, because once they get the green light to kill people, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what they finna do, and that's what they tried to do with that COVID thing. And they kind of did get rid of a lot of the older people. But when this next wave or whatever is going to hit, I think it's going to attack the youth. You know what I'm saying? It's going to attack a lot of younger people as well. So, but that's what we talk about too, spiritually. They can't do a lot of stuff because the universal laws kind of hold them back right now. Like, you can't wipe out a population of people until the Most High be like, all right, you know what? I'm letting my guard down. They don't respect me. I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? And once that happens, it's going to hit the fan. So I just think, man, right now we're not paying attention to the signs. We're not paying attention to all this evil stuff that they want us to bring into our society.
I think we ignoring it. Motherfuckers paying attention, but they ignoring it, bro. It's right.
No, we distracted though. That's what I'm saying. Like, look at all the distractions that, like I told you before, like, bro, people don't have enough time to think. We watching sports, we watching TV, we watching Sexy Red go around talking about a booty hole. We got all this other stuff that's got us distracted, and to a certain extent, we are, like what they say, sitting ducks. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's why you got a moral compass, though. That's why you got to get right, like a sister said, get right with your soul, get right with God, your beliefs.
Yeah. You definitely, that's the main thing right now, because that's the only thing that's gonna matter in the long run anyway. But at the same time, it's preparing. When you see the signs, you gotta prepare. Like you said, putting up your money, putting up your food, stocking up on stuff that you probably gonna need, not caring about this world as much. And that's what my thing is with people right now too. Like, bro, a lot of people just too overly vested into this world. They want to take trips. They want to make a bunch of money. They want to be millionaires. Stuff that's not even gonna matter when it hit the fan. You see what I'm saying? And it's just like, yeah, even being married right now. I know you said y'all was talking about relationships earlier. Relationships are cool right now, but relationships not even a principal thing, because a relationship, especially if you jump in one with the wrong person, that's just gonna be more stress on you as well. So it's just like, man, y'all, only thing that matter right now is getting your soul together and trying to figure out what's this next move gonna be, because it's coming. A lot of people don't want to acknowledge it's coming, but it's definitely coming.
Auntie Tracy, I got a question. When we do this political pop-up podcast, I want to make sure you're there. We're going to make sure we do it like a week or two before election votes, like bro said. But I love where you and Malik are going with the back and forth. And even though it seems spicy, it's a lot of folks who don't know nothing about political standpoint, views, what these different personalities with their news shows is talking about. Again, it's funny and spicy, but it's putting people on game. I don't know who some of these people are, but I'm definitely going to get in tune with them. So I appreciate it. Amanda said it's coming in our life. It's definitely coming. We just got to get prepared.
I think it's coming quicker than we think. I think within the next 2 to 3 years, bro, we're going to see some drastic changes. Even maybe next year, because I don't know if they put Biden back in office, I think, you know what I'm saying, that's why they're doing this whole stuff with Trump. They might put Trump in jail. I'm not putting that past. I didn't think old buddy was going to go to jail. Who, what they say is, the dude who posted that shot Megan Thee Stallion off of that circumstantial evidence that they had. They ain't have really no evidence, bro. It was basically a bunch of he say, she say. and they like bro up for 10 years off of something as petty as that. You know what I'm saying? So like I tell people, it's an attack right now.
I think I was going to say I think that was a direct attack on black masculinity.
That's what they got attacked first, because black men always been the image of masculinity.
Yeah, and they know what the kids are watching. Not to say that he's a great role model or anything of that magnitude.
Oh no.
Just to say the masculine energy is there.
And they showing you that they can ruin you if they want to.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And that's what I said with Trump. And I'm not saying he gonna go to jail, but I wouldn't be surprised if one of them charges stick and he can't run for president, and it just all of a sudden just go back to Biden.
They don't want him to be president. That's
what I'm saying.
I get it, y'all not for Trump. Some of y'all not for Trump, but you gotta ask yourself, why all these white people don't want him? You know what I'm saying? If he's so racist, where are the real racist people? Like the racist people that fuck with him is basically saying, like, I want to be able to do the shit that the government told me I could do. I want my rights. I want to be able to tell a motherfucker not to come on my property because of like race, color, and creed, because that's my right. I should be able to verbalize that I don't like you and it not be an issue. That's
your God-given right.
I'm gonna watch him until you be sure to send me this info. Real quick, while it's on my mind, y'all, I am dealing with my custody situation. So if y'all got any information, any valuable information that I could use, any techniques, any laws, any pro bono lawyers, any consultations I could possibly get, don't hesitate to reach out and let me know. I'm worthy to Surf Ninja 219. I like to express myself through fashion, art, and music. That's my boy Malik Shabazz, aka Mr. Spencer. Speak the truth. It's Monday. We passing out masculine energy. We finna wrap this up shortly. If y'all got any topics that we didn't talk about, or you just see a different a way we should strategize or script the whole podcast, let us know. Don't be a stranger. Again, the podcast is simply about being able to agree.
Got a mic you on? My bad.
Yeah, you see me.
I'm gonna have to get something like that, because I did say I want to get like a light and everything. I'm gonna try to do it. What app you using for your background and everything too?
Shit, you can do it. You can do it too. I could. You just send me the picture and I put it on your background, etc.
Oh, so you can change the background.
Yep. You might be able to do it yourself too. I just don't know. But yeah.
That's what I was gonna try to tell you, because you know what I'm saying, when we. You know what attention grabber is. A lot of people, unfortunately, when we do talk about this stuff right now, these deep conversations, you're only going to have a handful of people, you know what I'm saying, that's going to be, that people, like I said, like-minded. You're going to need that. But when you, unfortunately, people like foolishness, you know what I'm saying? Our people love it. So sometimes we might have to jump on some foolish subjects. We might have to talk about the sexy reds. We might have to talk about relationship statuses and relationship issues, because a lot of people really do want to hear about that. People don't really want to hear that the world ending, which I want to tell them all the time, but what makes them happy is talking about stupid stuff. So to a certain extent, what you said, you got to play the fool of fools. Unfortunately, you know what I'm saying, because that's what I do attention grabber posts a lot of times, like the sexy red thing. Sexy red kind of grind my gears. I kind of hate it with a passion or whatever. I believe that Tory Lane thing with Jay-Z. But yeah, to a certain extent, because I wanted to hit him up with some, it was something happening, like you said, the relationship things. And if you want to do this ministry of masculinity together, bro, like I'm going to rap with you about it. I'll show you some different things where I'm trying to go with it and everything. But I think we got to definitely talk about men and women relationships. And I ain't just talking about relationships. I'm talking about like gender roles, gender responsibilities, what we expect out of each other and different things. So a lot of men going through some stuff right now, man. These women playing these dudes like a fiddle, and it's bad out here, man.
I'm with it. Count me in on the masculine energy. I mean, the masculine ministries. I don't engage with the celebrity shit. Me neither, auntie. That's why I be so lost.
Yeah, like a lot of this stuff, though, you know what I'm saying? And I say something, too, I'm going to make a status about it. Like, bro, we can't have Sexy Red in this being in the black community like that, bro. Like she really is like an influencer. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's bad. Like people shouldn't want their daughters to be near influenced by Sexy Red. Like we said before, even in our generation, you know, we had Trina, we had Little Kim and everything, but even their provocative stuff wasn't on. We didn't see a lot of it because we didn't have social media. So a lot of times people who wanted to see that, they had to go seek it out and find it themselves. Right now it's being pushed to them. You know what I'm saying? Like you shouldn't be pushing Sexy Red and that Sukihana chick to people's daughters, bro. And it's going to destroy a whole generation of women. And so if we talk about the world moving forward,
why is it okay? Why is it okay for her? But I know it's not okay with us. But I would compare them to Lil Uzis and shit like that because you know you got the Sexy Reds and the Sukihanas is destroying our young women. But shit, I could say the same about the Lil Uzi Verts and shit.
It is, but the crazy thing about it right now, bro, the rap game being run by females. Who they pushing the most right now is females. They pushing Sexy Red. They pushing the Sukihana. They pushing that Ice Spice. They pushing Meg Thee Stallion, Cardi B. Like who is a dude that's right now that's hot in hip hop that they pushing hard?
Nothing at the moment.
If you could think of anybody, because I was trying to think about that other day. Like, bro, throughout the history of hip hop that we grew up on the 90s, early 2000s, a man was always at the forefront. Whether it was Jay-Z, Wayne.
They don't have no main men they pushing other than Drake. And Drake is starting to do the Yag shit. He's painting his nails.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? They all got an agenda that they push right now. But even Drake not even being pushed as hard as they pushing these females.
Right.
Or whatever.
I think the women have a stronger like control over everybody.
It's becoming a feminine-led society. And that's what I keep trying to tell people. Like, it's not a man's world no more, bro. We really living in the times where women are the forefront. You see what I'm saying?
They get rid of Sexy Red. She disgusting. Hey, Dirk making a change though, man. I see you wrote Dirk, but Dirk definitely trying to. Hey, G. Cole wrote something. I want to go back to it. He said, "Where we going? What we going? And what we going to do when the government shuts down and crashes and leaves us in America?"
That's what chaos gonna pursue. And by that point, it already hit the fan. That's why I said you got to either come out from among them, join little communities where it's like, all right, we finna protect each other and protect our resources. You might need some guns, some ammo. You know what I'm saying? But by that time, when it do crash, that's what they want. They want utter chaos. The only way you can start your new world order also is with chaos. That's why a lot of people don't even know that that's one of their whole thing is that the United Nations, they whole motto is, what is it, like rising out of the ashes, the phoenix rising out of ashes. So they know that something got to come to destroy this current system for they can rise up something new. You see what I'm saying?
Y'all ever seen this movie? It got Owen Wilson, you know, the white guy, Wedding Crashers, Starsky and Hutch. You know, the white guy with the twisted up nose.
With the weird nose? Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Him, I want to say Naomi Watts. So they go on a vacation with their kids. It's a business trip. And they send them out. They send them out to one of the Oriental islands or whatever, and it's actually like some type of uprising strike that's going on, but they don't know when they get there. Anyway, when they get there, the whole country basically do what you said, like the government shuts down, and they chasing these white folks all around the country trying to kill them. Because basically, they looking at the white folks like the white folks, y'all the reason this shit didn't occur. Anybody see this movie? I don't know where I was going with it, but it's a good ass movie. It's got some political points to it. Like, again, if y'all know any movies, books, valuable information that'll help folks prepare for this type of shit, don't be afraid to comment or say it.
Dude, I got a link I'm gonna send you too with about that alien stuff that we was talking about. It's a movie that was out of Australia, and it basically is kind of saying the same thing that we're saying. Like, aliens when they come to this planet, they're gonna tell us that they was the ones who created us. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything that's just going on right now with all this alien talk, it's been talked about before, and they know that's what their final plan is. So this alien stuff ain't nothing new. People been trying to drop the dimes on it, saying that American government honestly been working with aliens and working with different entities and different things, knowing about all this stuff that's been going on. You know what I'm saying? They had a lot of whistleblowers like, oh, buddy, not listen in Congress. Which is, I can take Glorilla. I can't do none of them, man. Like, Glorilla just a different kind of evil than a Sexy Red and Sukihana.
Niggas nutting on her French fries.
She did say that. Yeah, she did say something weird like that. And what else she said stupid? She said like she wore dark panties.
What they call? What the mother's called? We call them?
Who?
Them Jezebels.
Oh, Jezebels. What else did she? You remember Glorilla said something too, like, because that's why all these stuff was just a little bit nasty. I think she said she wore dark colored panties so you won't see the stains or something like that. I told you, man, these little young chicks are imbeciles, man.
Imbeciles.
And they at the forefront of our community.
Nigga, we gonna run? Nigga, the aliens attack us for real, bro. Run, nigga. You seen Mars attacks? You seen
That's what I'm saying. It's prayer time. Once that veil let down and they enter this dimension, because everybody got to understand, like everything works on dimensions. Right now, we like at a 3D dimension, 4D, 5D. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's what CERN trying to do. CERN trying to break down the dimensional veil, the dimensional barriers. So when they really do break down these dimensions and you got 3D and the 4D and we can start seeing 4D objects, that's when we're going to see everything that's going on. You see what I'm saying? And once that happens, like you said, you better pray. You better pray to God on our side. You know what I'm saying? Because it really will go hit the fan, man.
I didn't know about that. You knew about the hotels getting sued for sex trafficking?
I didn't even see that. I haven't seen. That's what I'm saying. Like, where is that happening at?
This is the information that y'all got to start sharing with me. The Republicans are trying to shut things down. Wow, nephew, please go and watch the podcast that I told you about. Which one? The TYT one, auntie? Oh yeah, aliens been here.
No, they definitely been here, but they trying to make themselves more known. You know what I'm saying? And they showing that they've been working with these celebrities and everything. These Satanists, a lot of these people who are Satanists are coming out trying to show their true colors too. I don't know if you've seen that new Glorilla tattoo. What's her name? Gloria? I don't know, man. But she got her little Illuminati tattoo as well. And it's just like, I don't think they hiding it no more, man. Like, they putting these people in positions of power for one, to dumb down society. Because that's the only thing Sexy Red could be for. It ain't, she got to be like a stupidity check mark where they just seeing like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Let's see how stupid people really is. Let's just put up one of the stupidest person that we know and see if people will latch on to her.
They definitely did. I never thought that would occur. Like, I mean, I'm all for nerds. I'm all for girls with glasses, but she's like the epitome of the worst thing you can mold together. It's like, we're going to put
exactly.
Tracks. Wow.
And she talk about STD. She like, oh, what is she like, bro? Like just nonsensical stuff.
Who said Gorilla? She said Glorilla and the Illuminati. Now I don't know, but I do know.
Oh yeah, she is. Go check out her new tattoo with the and there was another. She had something else too. A cover when she was doing like the little you know what I'm saying? Like how they do that. They little
signs and symbols.
Yeah, they little signs and symbols. She doing all of that, and she got the tattoo now. So that they not putting anybody they put in the forefront right now. They got to be indoctrinated. They not putting anything positive. We haven't heard a happy rap song or happy music in years, bro. I was listening to Tony. It feels good the other day. I'm like, dude, this was like
that's
like think about that song, though. It put you in a good mood. It was upbeat. It was happy. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't had a happy song like that in years, bro. Everything is just dark, demonic, evil, weird, or thottish.
I can't even really think of no. I mean, there's been a few happy songs, like maybe Pharrell or shit like that, but
that was like I said, years ago. We ain't had nothing of
Doja
lately.
Cat, hold on. Doja Cat definitely is an Illuminati with everything, how she done changed and
Right. Look how weird she acting. You see what I'm saying? Like they showing their true colors right now, man. Something going on. We ain't never just had them out here blank and blunt and just really just showing what they apart. Even with Beyonce.
auntie on your ass, boy, auntie on your ass. She say, you don't know about sex trafficking because you don't like real black news. This happens every day, but other people don't report on it. Well, I definitely know the sex trafficking is going on. I just didn't know about the. I know you was talking to Malik, but I'm speaking up for myself. The couple hotels that are going through lawsuits. But again, anytime you guys find out information like this, if you feel like we need to know as a community, please write me so I can do my research and we can talk about this. Like we've been live, we finna be live for 3 hours and 16 minutes. We're in 15 minutes. I'm gonna end the live at 3 hours because I didn't hit my limit. You know, I got a lady, my son been asleep. I actually start work tomorrow. But I want y'all to know, if you got information and you feel like the community needs to hear this, the village needs to hear this, share that information with me. On Mondays, we're going to be getting active. I don't know what day bro want to do his masculine ministries, but we're going to get active. I'm still doing Church in the Wild on Wednesdays where I have a few people on the panel. The ladies are supposed to be coming back. We're possibly going to be doing Friday mornings. We're going to be doing Feminine Energy Fridays. So again, I like to just keep it neutral. As although it sounds cool saying men this, women that, we're all one. We work together. Yin yang. We need each other. We do. They just sex trafficking is really real, man. I mean,
no, it's definitely real. But that's what I'm saying. Like it's all tied into these evil elites, man. Like they doing this for a reason, whether they harvesting people. Oh, I got another link I can send you on that too. I'll shoot you some stuff that I've been looking at.
Yeah, send me anything on anything, bro. Like I be needing to read. I should have been doing a whole bunch of reading in my 20s. I was out here.
That's what happened. Like I told you, America fooled us, man. We did have some good times growing up. You know what I'm saying? We got hit with the okie doke distractions where they made music good, TV shows was good, but now they kind of like, all right, well, we got people where we need to be. We dumped them down enough. Now we can just hit them with our real agendas. You know what I'm saying?
They ain't gonna notice,
and they don't even care. You know what I'm saying? So now, when you are waking up, people coming out of the matrix. Now you seeing it like, dang, they had me. You know what I'm saying? They got us caught up in fashion when we was in school. Like, dude, I know I used to go out of my way to buy like Jordans and all kind of stuff to keep myself, you know what I'm saying, part of the culture. But now looking back at it in retrospect, it's like, dude, they really did put us in a chokehold of stupidity or whatever. So now trying to get back on track with learning and understanding and seeing the world for what it is. Like a lot of stuff was just stupid.
Who was October London? Put me on the game, OG. Shaking my head when I'm driving. I play jazz in the car because I don't want to hear the crazy rap and get upset.
It definitely do something to your soul.
I have to check them out. Yeah, it does to me. Like even with dealing with the situation with my child, I've been watching what I listen to because it dictates my depression or put me under, not being too confident. My confidence, I'm lacking in that because of the music that I be hearing at times. So
dude, it's bad, man. I ain't never thought we'll see the rap game get this bad. Like I said, it's women dominated, and like everything is just weird, dark, and evil. Even Drake's new rap cover, you seen that? Like he got the little demonic looking dog as his rap cover, talking about his son drew it.
Oh wow, nope, I ain't seen it.
Oh, you ain't see that? Yeah, his new rap cover is like a demon dog or something. When I'm just like, dude, why is everything just so dark and creepy all of a sudden?
That's what they pushing. They pushing the agenda on us. And like Auntie Tracy said, the best way is to ignore it. But even if we ignore it, no others are watching. The youth is more impressionable. That's even what I say about my son. He does a lot of what he's seen and heard, not what he knows, but what he's seen and heard. So we gotta watch what we pushing as the people with the positive message. as the people that don't want to be caught in the matrix no more, we got to watch what we pushing on people. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to run people away with this good information, even if they don't believe it right away or they disagree. We got to watch how we push. You know, these last 11 minutes, I want to say thank you for everybody that tapped in with us tonight. Again, I had fun. It lifted my spirits. I was been pretty down the whole time. I ain't gonna lie. For the last 2 months, I've been trying to stay motherfucking motivated and inspired and be happy. But dealing with a narcissist is not easy. I'm gonna spin a block real quick, tell y'all about what I deal with a little bit. Like I said, Debo hit me up. That's what I'm calling baby mama because she thinks she Debo. But she hit me up, text me, say I've been released. I'm finally free. You on probation, but you're free. You're not free, but you're free. But anyway, for her to text me that, it lets me know what world we live in. We live in a world where people really don't give a fuck about you. You could have laid up with them. You should kick children with them. I'm explaining to her that I'm really just doing this because I want to protect my child. I don't feel like he's being protected at the moment. So I've been dealing with shit and it had me down. A lot of my masculine energy has been drained. That's why I reached out to bro. I'm like, man, let's get on here with that masculine energy. You know, Malik, tell them how you feel about being a male chauvinist when it comes to the masculine energy.
Yeah, how I feel about it.
I mean, yeah, like, you know, because prior to our discussions about having masculine energy or being a male chauvinist, I didn't agree with it. But after, you know, seeing where I stand, even as a man, knowing I know I don't feel respected, I don't feel appreciated as a man, by the kids, mothers, and shit like that. Why are you okay with being a male chauvinist though? And
that's what I think we talked about it before. You know what I'm saying? Male chauvinist is just a word that they use to try to make it seem like it's derogatory to be masculine. Or what's that other word, what they say, toxic masculinity?
Masculinity. Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Toxic masculinity.
Exactly. So they came up with terms to try to, like I said, push men into a beta position or to make, like I told you, if you look at the world right now, it's almost feminine, dominant, feminine led. And that goes against everything that the Most High ever created. The Most High put a certain order in this world. So it's God, man, then woman, then kids. You know what I'm saying? So to a certain extent, I believe women are supposed to look at man the same way man look at God. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's supposed to be a certain respect for the fact that you a man, you the provider, you the protector. You know what I'm saying? Like, you, to a certain extent, I want to say it's her Lord, but you know what I'm saying? Women don't look at men like that. And I'm not saying that as a man, you're supposed to abuse your power. You're not supposed to lord over a woman or try to make her seem like she's beneath you. But as the man, as the leader, it's got to be respected as such. And being that we're not respected as such right now in society, for me to be called a male chauvinist, because I'm telling you, all right, men need to be the position of the head. Men need to be respected. Men need to be in power. We don't need feminine authority. We don't need feminine energy making decisions. It kind of got to be the man and then the woman. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of times, what we're seeing right now is the world being upside down. We're seeing a woman being put more in the positions of power. Women making about the same amount of money as men. Women, and especially like in your situation, women got the system on their side. You see what I'm saying? So when you in a situation like that, that's why I say men got to fight back. Men got to organize. Men got to come together as a alpha man. Never kind of stood together before, but now it's kind of like, all right, we got to stand together. We got to fight back. That's the only way we're going to make a blow. Either we're going to make a blow and people going to change, or we're going to make a blow and this world going to be judged. But we are in times right now. So yeah, they might say it's called male chauvinistic, but me, it's just being male authority. You know what I'm saying? It's just male being men, being in our right position. Other generations ain't have to deal with this. Other generations was just masculine. You know what I'm saying? Men had us being like they needed to be.
All the time. Willie Beeman said, and some of us men got to start acting like a man to get that respect. And that's why we finna lock in, bro. Like, I'm locked in, man. I'm back locked in Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. You know, we had 2:53 mark. Like I said, I'm ending at a 3-hour mark. Got 7 minutes. I want to thank Brother Malik from Masculine Ministries for popping in today. Again, it's always a pleasure having a brother take the pulpit. hit the forefront with his word. Everybody don't agree with it, but shit, if we can do it respectfully every time, then we're gonna have a good time. Thanks, bro.
No, this is all good. Thanks for having me. Like I said, we'll definitely wrap because I'm going ahead and get up off it too.
Yeah,
But yeah, we'll touch bases, and I want to, like I said, if I can get some of that information on that app you're using, or I can go ahead and buy like a mic and some headphones and stuff myself. I get that information from you. But yeah, I think we like for such a time as this, bro. Like the Most High, you might not even realize it, but God probably putting you in that alignment and position just for this very stuff that we talking about. Where it's like, all right, bro, we gotta kind of hit them with something right now. Whereas either, like I said, people either gonna change or people gonna end up getting themselves in this land judged. And I think that's the only way to look at it right now. So things coming together is definitely, it might not make sense right now, but in due season it will. In due season, because everybody under attack right now, and that's what I kind of tell you. That's why I say don't let your situation eat you up too much, because right now you're dealing with some spiritual forces. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you're gonna need to be strong. You're gonna kind of allow whatever's gonna happen to happen, just knowing that God is the author of it. You know what I'm saying? So we'll get it together though. I don't know what happened, but I'm up out of here, man. Y'all be smooth.
I see it's a couple people still on here. So the live Five Core got clipped. I don't know who all set on here. Again, I feel like I'm back locked in. I feel like I want acting crazy now, but still the live. I see you guys Wednesday. I plug it in wrong. Close enough. I'm not sure why it's not working. Wifey had kicked the Wi-Fi cord out and she plugged it back up. But I'm not sure why it's taking so long. Can you hear me now, bro? But hey, any information you guys get, any news that you feel like the community needs to know about, don't hesitate to share it with me and just so I can read up on it. I wanna provide this service to my people. Again, it's not just about helping people get custody of their kids and things. It's just helping us live. While life is life, and we learn how to live. Appreciate you, bro. We need to jump on them shirts. I was supposed to share the picture with the shirt earlier, but you know how it gets. I was just reading. The ending was the best words he has said. Yeah, you got on auntie nerves, bro. She was on your trail tonight. But I just appreciate everybody that was in here tonight. We had a great time. G-Code, G-Man, say it louder so the people in the back can hear you. What did he say, auntie? Let me go back and see what he said. Oh, child, I pray for the person he has in this life. That's funny. And some of us men got to start acting like, well, what did G-Code say real quick? So I can see what he said. End this live. I share one more idea on the business page. All right, bet, bro. Bro, I need you to tap in with me, man. You need to be a part of this. This ain't no one-man thing. Even if I'm like the face or just a small face, in order for it to be successful, it's going to take for a few of us to work together because we know what the mission at hand is. We feeding these folks some fruits. You know what I'm saying? We need to get these fruits out here. No rotten fruits, but this good fruit. This good fruit that we serving them. You know what I'm saying? I'm out. I'm finna enjoy my night while I can. I got work tomorrow. Picked up a job. I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do in order to make sure my son is okay. Not even just my son, to make sure I'm safe. It's first and foremost, it's about me. We know we like to say it's about everyone else, but if you're not loving on yourself, if you're not respecting yourself, if you're not putting the best foot forward for yourself, if you're not teaching yourself, if you're not disciplining yourself, then what can you do for somebody else? I can't do nothing for my son if I don't know how to love me properly. I can't love him, and then I can't show him how to love himself. We had a situation today, and we have a situation every once in a while where I have to remind him, you're smart, you're intelligent, you're handsome, and, don't ever think that nobody likes you, And the friend thing, he has to learn about that. But again, it took for me to have to learn how to be my own friend, how to love myself, how to respect myself before I could even request for somebody else to do that. So I'm out. I want to leave y'all with that message. Enjoy y'all nights. Set your notifications. If you see me live, pop in, even if it's just for a second. I feel much better, y'all. I'm out. I feel much better.
Systematic bullshit. Ayo, the game is full of envy. It's hard to hate, especially when that hating shit ain't in me. Can't find a trace or a trait. Allergic reactions when that shit come around me. 1 minute I'm Iron Man, next minute I'm Robert Downey. You could be it, and niggas still clown. Yeah, it's a circus. No line, I'm only tame shit because of my purpose. I roll out no bitch to run me in circles. I'm no ringling brother. Us against the world, me and my significant other. See, wife is for life, and every woman don't wanna be no baby mother. Imagine explaining your 18-year-old the first time how to use a rubber. Before you start, that nigga rebuttal. Ain't gonna have no baby issues. Crazy, it's more than that, we in trouble. I asked why and he reply shit. I ain't had no dollar bills without a loan, made me scream shit. I could holler still, he like, Pops, you gotta chill. I'm like, no, you gotta live. Fast forward months later, my kid got a kid. And I ain't saying he won't do right by him. The problem is, I don't give him a chance who do right by him. Like, damn, I ain't have a plan. Do you even have a plan? Just wanna be better man instead of the next Peter Pan. Blowing grams, getting so high that you never land. Another lost boy won't make you a better man. The deadbeat speaks, so yeah, should tell a friend. God, body, God got me, bitch, I won't break a bend. It's never about the time, it's about the money spent. Lord knows I learned more from my losses than my wins. It's a wrong way to do the right thing. Teaching my 5-year-olds the wrong way to eat some ice cream. Something ain't right, like fat boys in tight jeans. I'm biased to 200-pounders and skinny slightly. I might be stuck in my ways, having flashbacks of school, going to food, brushing my ways. I think Greg was in the gym, shit, cutting the face, top of the bleacher. Reality bites, eating with dreamers, running with schemers, and hang with non-believers. I guess you could say you are who you hang with. Captain Hook, and I keep who I came with. Even if I ain't automatically, I'm on the same shit. Fast forward, I got drive, now watch me lane switch. Cosmic vibes on how I think that's just a brain twitch. Picture the frame, flip James, switch warlock, I'm getting stoned. Homes hang, Sherlock, light bulb and blown. Still bright and sick, doc, my watch is on. Detect, I've been through some shit. I survived when most didn't, that's why they pissed. If you ain't making money, then it really don't make sense. I break my back before I break my bitch. Make it another day, then they say that I'm blessed. If I grow another grade, then I guess that I'm stressed. Hits the shits off the chain, jewelry shit, dropping my shine. Jewels and diamonds ain't dropping no dimes. Real life lies about my real life lies. Yeah, yeah. He like, yeah. He like, yeah. I said real life lies about my real life lies. Yeah. Yeah. Real life lies. Real life lies about my real life lies. Especially the black family. Can you relate? Fathers got rights too, but not really. It's not up for debate. Telling me what to do, like you gave birth to. Bitch. Forever. Yeah. Where I'm from, they don't make it, it's why we call it the slum. Ballers ain't really ballin', they stuntin', take pictures real good. Everybody trying to eat, problem, we fighting over crumbs. Won't help you fix a plate, but when you fix it, they ask you to grub. So much hate in my face, it's hard to see the love. Yo, to thrive in the gutter, you gotta slide with your blower. Sometimes you gotta leave, cause niggas want you to fall. Every other day, somebody mama getting that call. I.P. to my dogs who went out over some cat. For your neighborhood weed man doing life and one selling crack. No wonder why we call it the trap. The righteous always prevail, right? For the cheese niggas turn rat. That's why you move slow as a snail bite. Same ones to pass you a blunt, want you to fail life and everything else, except for death in jail. If you ask a real nigga, man, they desperate as hell. The type that get caught through time in the box, blame you, not they self. Clumsy emotion on me, these ninjas be tripping. You can play everything in the game and you wanna play victim. Bars is hard, but what's harder? Them bars in prison. Life is what you make it, my ninja. On me, that's a given. Records were meant to be broken, so I'm finna break them. Chances are meant to be taken, and I'm finna take them. Dreams are everything, but on me, the nightmares you face. Stand tall through it all, so I move just like Jason. Yeah, I chose him cause the kid kill niggas, you gotta be patient. It started in the basement, now we shooting through the ceiling. Then travel across the world with my city, then kept my pivot. Pitch black, I'm blowing that glow. Chronicles of Riddick, let's get it. Yeah, forever.
I want to say, this is a friend of mine. That means you're connected, guy. Now, if I said this is a friend of ours, that would mean you were made, guy. Like I mean,
Hey. Mob ties from the east side. Heard you looking for us. We ain't hard to find. Mob ties from the east side. Still twisting fingers. Still throwing signs. Mob ties from the east side. A friend of yours is a friend of mine. Mob ties from the east side. Heard you looking for us. We ain't hard to find. Mob ties from the east side. Still twisting fingers. Still throwing signs. Mob ties from the east side.
Mob ties.
Heard you looking for us. We ain't hard to find.
Ninja mask not cause it's Halloween, but I'm from Scary Gary. The type to honk the horn every time I slide past the cemetery. Me and Mad through throwing signs, but we ain't playing Pictionary. She pissed, she said I got away with the words, but she love my dick, I'm such a dictionary. This shit started with a vision, I guess I am a visionary. I know I'm finna fuck the game, and I ain't thinking missionary. From the back, doggy style, classic shit. I'm on the west now like Snoop now. I will not lie down, there's power in my truth, clown. I been brazy, be good, do great. East side, mob ties, don't know what it is, but it's something in that suitcase. Wise guy, but still fresh to death, matching my shoelace. Cameraman can't take the shit, can close up, I ain't talking toothpaste. Scope on that thing, in case you need your mouthwash. Ask about me, mythical creature, I'm something like a Sasquatch. Two strap, Oshkosh, east side. Holding my peace, throwing up the peace sign.
Mob ties from the east side. Heard you looking for us. We ain't hard to find. Mob ties from the east side. Still twisting fingers. Still throwing signs.
Hey.
Mob ties from
real
the
life
east
though.
side. A friend of yours is a friend of mine. Mob ties from the east side. Heard you looking for us. We ain't hard to find.
I'm so east side with it. This M-Town business. This thing knocking like a Kingdom Hall witness. Forever how we living. Y'all mad, y'all live it. Lame hating nigga. That's what it's giving. Green Mustang. I'm feeling like a menace. Few stumbles, but we ain't even tripping. Just a Marshalltown nigga with a nice flow. Doper than that white that's in your nostrils. Gospel.
Mob ties from the east side. Heard you looking for us. We ain't hard to find. Mob ties from the east side. Still twisting fingers. Still throwing signs. Mob ties from the east side. A friend of yours is a friend of mine. Mob ties from the east side. Heard you looking for us. We ain't hard to
Making
find.
these bands just like I'm Flash. Talking milliseconds fast. Make them babies take a bath. Only 20-second half. Mega Don with a drum and extended mags. A bitch don't make me mad. Me and the mob, we feast together. My peeps got beef, he break me half. Say they step and slide like we do on the east. Don't make me laugh. They be shaking it down. We pull up on their street. I hate to brag. Until a bitch stay all on my dick. I told her push up and wear that pink gown. I ran it up, but I fucked around. I got stuck and now I can't even get out. Damn. Hitman on his way to the ICU, he's so courageous. Don't move, you test the patience of Umberto Anastasia. Lucky Luciano and Miss Asia, them my neighbors. Say my nigga Gotti named me Reginelli like he made me.
Mob ties from the east side. Heard you looking for us. We ain't hard to find. Mob ties from the east side. Still twisting fingers. Still throwing signs. Mob ties from the east side. A friend of yours